This is taking ages. Just wait for it to go live here, guys, and then we'll get it going here. Still waiting. We are on. Hey, guys, how you going? Today on BKRsport USA, I guess I should say. Well, I could still just say BKRsport, to be completely honest with you. We are going to be starting up with the NFL. It is the start of the football season in the US of A. It is going to be an incredible year, and it's going to be an incredible game that we do start off with here. It is the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Buffalo Bills. Oh, wait, is this actually... Wait, this is in... Oh, sorry, because I'm looking at KO right now, and it's got Rams versus Bills. Usually, obviously, in America, the home team was on the right-hand side, and the away team was on the left-hand side, but I think that's just them... Yeah, it is in SoFi Stadium, yeah. I think that's just them kind of putting it for the Australian viewers, who obviously we have the home team on the left-hand side and the away team on the right-hand side. That freaked me out for a second because then I would have had everything wrong. But guys, yeah, looking forward to this season. Obviously, this is a brilliant way to start us off with here on Thursday Night Football, Friday for us here in Australia. Between the Rams, who are the Super Bowl champions, and the Buffalo Bills, who aren't the Super Bowl champions, obviously, and did not make the Super Bowl, but are probably the favourites to win this year. They are probably the favourites to win this year by a decent little bit. They've got Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs. They've got quite a few running backs, to be honest with you. None of them are really anything kind of special, like a Derrick Henry or an Alvin Kamara, Saquon Barkley kind of guy. They've got James White. They've got Devin Singletary and Zach Moss, which is kind of underwhelming, but in the same sense, I think Singletary is going to be that main guy for them this year. They've got Dawson Knox, who just signed on for a few more years. Gabe Davis, gee whiz, they've got a good team there, man. They've got a good team, and they've also got a really good defense. I wanted to get them in fantasy, but I missed out on them, and I got the Ravens. I'm not too sure about my Ravens. I'm not too sure about the Ravens' defense this year, but I'm happy to ride with them. And then we've got the Rams, who obviously, they've got my boy Matty Stafford. I'm a Detroit Lions fan, as you guys know. I'm wearing my Detroit Lions shirt again here. They've got my boy Matty Stafford, so I was very happy for him last year, and I'll still be happy for him if he goes and does it again this year. Obviously my Detroit Lions are not going to be winning it again. You would more than likely assume, unless there's a massive, massive surprise season coming up here, which I guess it's impossible. It is impossible, but I'll still be here supporting my team. But the Rams, obviously Cooper Kupp had an absolutely miraculous, just magical season last season for the Rams, as he went on to win pretty much everything that you possibly could win there with the Rams. And then you've got guys like Darrell Henderson, Cam Akers coming back from an injury as well in the running back. I'm not too sure who's going to get that this season. Obviously, Akers has come back from an ACL. And although our technology and our, recovery processes and the medical is so different nowadays that do help our players recover from an ACL quicker and better, I still don't know how to guarantee a player coming off an ACL, because no one really ever comes back to full confidence after it. We see it all the time. So I'm nervous to see what happens there with Cam Akers. Darrell Henderson still could be that guy. But yeah, look, they've got a really good team here. Allen Robinson as well in the wide receiver core. They're a really good team, and I would not be surprised if they went and got the job done here. But I'm going to take the Bills here today, guys. I'm going to take the Bills. I've got Stephon Diggs in my fantasy, so I'm begging and pleading that he scores maybe a couple touchdowns, but he's got a really, really tough matchup today against Ramsey. Would love Diggs to have a big game here and really reaffirm himself as the top spot in Buffalo. Obviously, we know he is, but people are obviously coming out here and saying Gabe Davis this and someone that, and they're just all over the shop. So getting around Diggs today from my fantasy. Let me know your fantasy players in today's game in the chat. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you are new around here, and let's see what you guys are saying, baby. NFL season underway, baby. Let's get it. Number soccer says the Lions game on KO. I would say no. The KO game will be the best game at 3 a.m. and then the best game at 6:30, and then obviously the Sunday night football and Monday night football. There's never really going to be, unless we're on primetime, and which I don't believe we have any primetime games this year, and deservedly so. Unless we're on primetime, you're not going to see the Lions on KO, mate. So you'll have to watch it on a free stream on like VIPbox.tv or something like that, or you'll have to obviously pay for the NFL pass. League Zone says Rams 31-28. High scoring game there. These two teams do have good defenses. I'll go 24-21 here. Michael Joshua Lewis says Rams 21-19. Freddie Brown says, hey, hello Freddie Brown, how you doing? By the way, someone put a punishment to time you out for next week on the punishment video. You have NFL season pass. I don't yet, but I'm going to. Just because it's on KO right now. The main games, all the Sunday night football games, all the primetime games are always on KO, so it's pretty easy for me there. But Yeah, it's pretty easy for me with that one. But when it comes to the red zone stream, because I'll be doing a red zone stream every Monday morning, and for the Sunday afternoon games for you guys in America, we're going to be doing those red zone streams where we're reacting to literally every game live, and all the fantasy scores coming in through. It's just really buddy bang, 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 bang. It's like goal rush in the Premier League, but red zone is just... Wow, it is a wild experience because you've got so many games going on, over 10 games going on live, and they're giving you play-by-play of pretty much all of them when a big moment happens. So yeah, it'll be pretty crazy on Monday. And now, obviously, the Premier League's been postponed for the next 2 weeks, so because it's a national morning there, so that means that I will not be able to do the Premier League this weekend. So I get a bit of a break, to be honest with you, which is kind of good. I get a bit of a break. Well, not Monday. But definitely tomorrow night, gee whiz, definitely tomorrow night I get a bit of a break. Let's go. League Zone says Aiden Hutchinson for the defensive defensive rookie of the year. Michael Joshua Lewis says, I hope this is going to be a good season. It should be, mate. We had a really good season last year, though. We had a really, really, really good season last year. So I wonder if it's going to be as good. I think that, to be honest with you, we're going to see this year, there's so many teams that can win it. There's so many teams that can win it, to be honest with you. There's the Rams, there's the Bills, there's the, you can make an argument, obviously, for Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You can make an argument for the Saints. Actually, let's go through it. Because we've still got a few minutes here. We've still got about 5 minutes or so until it gets underway and kicked off. So hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Obviously, we are smack bang starting up again on NFL, on BKRsport USA. So... I'm not expecting a great deal of people here to come, but obviously we will grow over time. Let's go have a look here, because you're going to go through all the teams and just say, oh yeah, they can do it, they can't, and that's probably going to be the Bears. The Bears definitely cannot. The Bears have about a 0.00% chance of winning the Super Bowl this year. So Bills can, Dolphins can't, Patriots can't, Jets can't, Broncos can, Chiefs can, Chargers can. You could maybe make an argument for Raiders, but I don't think so. Ravens, yes, you can. Bengals, you absolutely can. They made the Super Bowl last year. Browns, no. Steelers, no. Texans, no. Colts, you could make an argument for it. Jags, no. Titans, yes. And we got the NFC. Cowboys, you can make an argument for it, but I think it's quite weak. Eagles, you can make an argument for it, but I think it's quite weak. Cardinals, yeah. Rams, yeah. 49ers, yeah. Seahawks, no. Bears, no. Lions, absolutely. Packers, you can make an argument for it. Vikings, you could make an argument for it. And then the Falcons, no. Panthers, no. Saints, you can make an argument for it. Buccaneers. So, yeah, it's a very open year this year. Very open year. It's not just as simple as just saying, like, this one straight up is guaranteed to win it this year. Like we've had with Kansas City Chiefs in the past, or the New England Patriots in the past, or all these other teams. It's going to be interesting to see how this season does get on going on here. There's my boy Matty Staff. Here we go. Come on. Stephon Diggs, pepper him. Pepper Stephon Diggs with targets, baby. Let's pepper Stephon Diggs. Baby. Get watching Meat Masters round 24-21. Yeah, that's what I went, I think. That's what I went. Cooper Kupp for touchdown. Go Rams. DeVito definitely has Cooper Kupp in his fantasy. So you would have had a pretty high pick there. There he is. Get Stephon Diggs. A touchdown, baby. Let's get it. Nice little eight receptions and a touchdown for 112 yards. That's what we're taking, Diggs. It's not going to happen, but if that happens, I'll be very happy, man. A very happy man. So we're just listening to the national anthem of the United States right now. Of the brave. All right, let's go. American national anthem done. So guys, give me your predictions here for the game. We've got a couple of people saying 24-21, 31-28. Let's move this across here. Sorry, I've just got to try and fix this 1 second. League Zone getting around the Rams. Oh, we're doing the Rock thing again, are we? We got the Rock going at it again. It is time to... This still happened last year. Did we have the Rock doing this last year? It wasn't the Rams who opened up, I don't think, though. I don't think it was the Rams who opened up the season last year. But obviously he's in LA and he's from LA, so... Well, I think he's from LA, isn't he? Oh, that's the way the Super Bowl started, sorry. Not the... that's the way the Super Bowl started, not the start of the season. So, everyone, this is the first game of the season. Yeah, it's the first game of the season, mate. We're into the fresh new season here. Risto Turbites has just subscribed. Which team will you cover all season long? So I'll be doing all teams, Risbo. So I'm actually a Detroit Lions fan, unfortunately. Yes, you are legally required and you have to feel sorry for me. It's not an option. You're not actually, you don't have the opinion of whether you, feel sorry for me or not. You actually are legally required to. So we'll be doing Lions games, but obviously I'll be covering everything. So I do NBA as well. We're going to be cracking on. So yeah, we'll be doing this game on Monday morning for me, Sunday afternoon for everyone in America. We'll be doing the Red Zone. And then we'll be doing, obviously, all the big games as well. So, no, I'm looking forward to it, man. We're going to be absolutely pumping it in. Pumping it in this year. So, looking forward to it. Who is going to be starting off with here? I think it's going to be the Rams who are going to be kicking it off here. Yeah, they will be. So, we'll be Rams kicking off here. Matty Gay. He's had 99 kickoffs. This will be his 100th kickoff in the NFL. 65 touchbacks and a 66% touchback percentage. You've got Isaiah McKenzie here, who's tipped to have a big year. Kick returns 44, average of 22, and long 75. No touchdowns though. But who do you go for, Risbo? Who do you go for? SoFi Stadium is such a good stadium, man. Obviously, they've only built it in recent years. And here we go. The kickoff is underway. The NFL season is underway for 2022-23 season. And it will be a touchback. So let's make the Bills offense here, baby. Josh Allen coming out. How exciting is this? Josh Allen. Freddie Browns are both of my wide receivers are Stephon Diggs and Jamar Chase. What are you in, an 8-man league? Isaiah McKenzie, Stephon Diggs. Dawson Knox. I've got Dawson Knox, but he's on my bench. I've stashed him. Deion Dawkins, Roger Saffold, Mitch Morse, Ryan Bates. Get around him. Spencer Brown. PFF rank of 29 to 44 last year as tackle. Alright, so the first down here. Come on. Let's get to Stephon Diggs, baby. We've got one in the backfield. Is that Singletary or Moss? I can't see. I'm not sure how White goes here. He steps back. Short ball. And that is going to be Stephon Diggs. I've already got fantasy points. He's got fantasy points straight away, baby. He's got fantasy points straight away. That's what we're talking about. All right, so I think that's about a 6-yard gain there. So it should be 2nd and 4 here. Risbo says, I wish a great NFL season to every football fan. Yeah, good stuff, man. Hopefully it is a good season. Who do you go for, Risbo? Who do you go for? Which team do you support? 14.5 minutes to go here, first quarter. They're up to 31. And 2nd and 4. Josh Allen's going to take a nice little run there, and he gets past it. It's going to be first down. That's a rush for about maybe 8 yards or so. So 1st and 10 here, I'm thinking about maybe the 38, 39. Freddie Brown says, I'm not in no league. I just write my favourite players down for the team. Oh, true. Okay. I was going to say, if you're in fantasy, mate, and you've got Jamar Chase and Stephon Diggs, then one, you either have no running backs. You were late in the first round, like 7, 8, 9, and then went bang, bang with the 2 best wide receivers and screw yourself with no running backs. Or that one. And that's going to be a nice little rush here. Oh, Singletary with about a 6-yard gain. 6-yard gain there. So the Bills moving on offense right now pretty easy down the field. So Ashawn Robinson here, Greg Gaines on the defensive side, Aaron Donald, best player in the league, Justin Hollins, Ernest Jones, Bobby Wagner, what a player Bobby Wagner is, obviously in his Seattle days, Leonard Floyd, Troy Hill, Taylor Rapp, Nick Scott, Jalen Ramsey. He's already getting up a catch though. All right, so it's going to be a 2nd and 3 here at the 45. I don't think necessarily that's a horrible option though, even if you did do that. For Brown, short one off here. And that's going to be Devin Singletary for the first down. Nice little pop off. Boopski. And that's going to be a first down. First down. So Singletary is starting off well here for you fantasy owners out there. 13 minutes to go here of the first quarter. But they're moving the ball pretty quickly and pretty easily here. It's definitely not, well, it's not rushed at all. It just looks very comfortable here for Josh Allen and the Bills. They definitely don't look like they're on the back foot at any stage here. There's no one getting to Josh Allen even close. I haven't seen a single player get close to Josh Allen. Got to see a bit of Aaron Donald action coming up. So 49 yards out here from the Rams line. They will give it off to Singletary for a 2-yard gain, maybe 1-yard gain. So it should be 2nd and 9 there. That's the first time they've really kind of done anything significant. The Rams on the defensive end of the first drive. But Singletary will get taken down to 1. I am interested to see how they use White, how they use Zach Moss, and they use Singletary. Obviously, Zach Moss isn't the guy. They definitely got Singletary as their main one, but they did bring in White from the New England Patriots, who is a nice little, check of the ball. If you want to just get rid of it and the play is done. All right, so at the 48, 2nd and 9. Short ball underneath there for... Is that... it's Stephon Diggs again, baby. Fantasy, that's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about, baby. Stephon Diggs. That's me 1st and 10 again. Jeez, they are moving the chains, baby. They are moving the ball here. Nice little inside there. I have Hill and Sutton as my wide receiver. So Tyreek Hill at Miami this year is going to be seriously interesting. Obviously against... obviously with Tui Tagovailoa and the Dolphins, it's going to be really, really interesting to see how they play that one. All right, 11 minutes 20 to go here, first quarter, 1st and 10 at the 35, and they give it off to Zach Moss, and Moss will run into the back of his own player there, so it'll be a 2nd and 9 at the 34 there. I like Cortland Sutton though, League Zone. If you had to watch my stream last night, I was saying basically that I really like Cortland Sutton this season at the Denver Broncos, and I really like the Denver Broncos this year. Russell Wilson throwing to him, Cortland Sutton. You've also got Jerry Jeudy. I've got Jeudy in my fantasy. That's because I wasn't quick enough on the Sutton trigger. But I think Jeudy also has a very high opportunity of going off this year as well. So looking forward to it. All right, 10 minutes 40 to go here, the first quarter. Josh Allen steps back and goes out to the right hand side here. He will shoot it underneath, and that will be Zach Moss with the completion there. It'll be first down as well. So the third down will be completed. It'll be first down. Oh, no, sorry. They've given him the third down. No, so they're going to say 3rd and 1 here, I think. They're going to say 3rd and inches or 3rd and 1. And it was is he going to be short? Yeah, it's going to be a 3rd and 1, I reckon. I think this will be 3rd and 1 here. Oh, it's close. 3rd and inches. No, it is 3rd and 1. All right, 3rd and 1 here at the 31. It's going to be Allen. Allen over the top here. Gives it off here. There's a touchdown! It's a touchdown! It's a touchdown! Gabe Davis with the touchdown for Buffalo. Buffalo already underway. That was an easy one there on 3rd and 1. Jeez, that was so easy. Scoring drive 9 plays at 75 yards. But look at that. Josh Allen just sells that going out left. He rolls about out to the right hand side there, and then it is going to be Gabe Davis there with the touchdown. It is going to be Gabe Davis there with the touchdown. That was just too easy. That was just way too easy, man. Way too easy. That was just way too easy. So Gabe Davis there will score the touchdown. The Bills just underway early here. Underway. Oh. No, he will get the extra point. I thought he was going to mess that up though, but it will be 7-0 here to the Bills after just 5 minutes here. And obviously a lot of people do have their Gabe Davis in fantasy. I think pretty much everyone here on this Bills team this year is going to be absolutely chomping at the bit here for points and for fantasy. Obviously we've already seen Diggs with 2 receptions there. Gabe Davis in his first reception will score the touchdown. We've seen Zach Moss get a nice little dink-off pass. We've seen Singletary getting his as well. Dawson Knox hasn't received the ball just yet. I put Davis on my bench too, League Zone. Why would you do that? Why would you put Gabe Davis on the bench? There's no way you should have done that. No way you should have done that. Especially against the Rams here when you've got Stephon Diggs having Jalen Ramsey in front of him. Gabe Davis was always going to be at least one of the guys that potentially could have been alongside Stephon Diggs there in the receiving core. So no, you definitely should have put Davis into your fantasy lineup. But good start here. Very good start. Who's Dasmo go for? Dasmo goes for the New England Patriots. Obviously, they're not that great anymore. They were good. They've got Mac Jones at the helm. But they definitely aren't what they used to be, is what I'll say there. They definitely have fallen off quite a bit to what they have been in the past. But, everyone knows Bill Belichick can get that turned around. Everyone knows Bill Belichick can get that turned around there. Let's see if I can change this. There we go. Let's do that. Bang. I'm a Browns fan. I'm so sorry for the Browns. Well, not as sorry as I am for myself, because obviously I'm a Lions fan, but I'm definitely still sorry that you have to go for the Browns. It's not easy, baby. That's not easy, baby. Especially considering you have to wait until, week 11 before Deshaun Watson comes back in. Joe at 1 says he's going to Patriots. Joe at 1 getting around the Patriots there. Who do you guys play this week? Who do you guys play in the first week? It's not Miami, is it? It could be Miami. It could be Miami. Let's go have a look-ski here. New England Patriots. Miami. I think I predicted Miami to win, actually. You do play Miami, that's right. I think I predicted Miami to win, which obviously you won't like there, but I'm thinking, I think Miami there with Tyreek Hill. They got Chase Edmonds now as well. Tui Tagovailoa, obviously. They've not got a great deal elsewhere. Oh, they've also got Jalen Waddle as well in the receiving corps. So, yeah, there's a lot in the Dolphins to be excited for, but there's also a lot to be a bit hesitant for, especially on their defensive side. Joe Watson is in Miami, yeah, Miami. So they're a really up and down team this year in regards to thought process. They're a bit of a hype team in regards to the new players they've added in. Like I said, Tyreek Hill from the Chiefs, who did work in the preseason quite well with Tui, and then you've also got, like I said, Jay Waddle, but Chase Edmonds came from Arizona, the Cardinals. Oh, they're going to bring it back here. The Rams are going to bring it back here, and they bring it back to about the 18. Oh, maybe fumble. No, it's not going to be fumble. That was interesting. Now, Tua's possibly going to struggle with the pressure. Look, maybe, but I doubt it. I think that he's got a good core now. Rizbo Turbine says, as a Lions fan, you must be happy for Stafford. Yeah, man. Yeah, I streamed the Super Bowl. So this is actually my second channel, guys. I've got BKRsport, which is an Australian sporting channel with rugby league, rugby, football, and the likes, who are nearly at 19,000 subscribers over there. I decided to bring the NFL and American sports over to another channel because obviously that's all Australian. So we actually did the Super Bowl on that channel. And yeah, I was very happy for him. I was emotional for Matty Stafford. Very, very happy for our ex-man at the helm. Darrell Henderson there with a nice little run there. We'll make about a 6-yard gain. Like I said, guys, I'm not too sure how Cam Akers is going to get implemented straight away here. I think Henderson might still have a pretty key role in this backfield right now. Joe, this could be his last year as quarterback. I don't know. I think Tua's a bit better than you're letting on. I think Tua's a bit better than letting on. But potentially, man, that's going to be a false start, I think, against Buffalo. Yep, that's going to be a false start. That'll be a false start on number 73. So that was a waste of a run there from Darrell Henderson. Edwards will be the one who gives away the false start there. But yeah, Rizbo, obviously, he was never going to win a Super Bowl with us. Our organisation is just shambles all the time. You know, the last time it wasn't a shambles was never. I've never seen my team win a playoff game. Not a Super Bowl, a playoff game in my life. So it's very hard. Obviously, being a Lions fan with no real positivity. But at least we're the lovable losers right now. You know, if the Cubs did it in 2016, surely the Lions can do it eventually. And they're going to give up to Henderson again here. And Henderson will go for about a 2-yard gain there. So it'll be 3rd and 8. A bit of a start beginning here for the Rams. A bit of a start beginning. Joe Out One says, all the best for the Detroit Lions this year. I really want to see them do well. I think we all do. Like I said, they're the lovable losers right now. I'm a Chicago Cubs fan, and you know, if we did it in 2016 after 108 years, then hopefully one day the Lions can do it in my lifetime. But you know, I'm not holding on to too high hopes this year. I'm very realistic in my support of the Lions, so I'll still be supporting them, still be watching them, and hopefully they get the job done. But here we go. They step back here, 3rd and 8, and Stafford right-hand side. Easy pass. Cooper Kupp, baby. Cooper Kupp there with the probably about 15, 16-yard reception there. So it'll be 1st and 10. Get more action. Email says nearly halfway until 1K subs and I can get a membership. Yeah, obviously, until you have 1,000 subscribers, you can't monetize your channel. So, but in the same sense, it's not about that. But yeah, obviously, when we do a membership, maybe I don't know what to do for the members though. And then I want to be able to put the gifts and whatnot. We have to have gifts for American sports. You know, we'll have like a LeBron James face because we will be doing the NBA this year as well, guys. Don't forget. All right, so 7 minutes and 50 seconds to go here of the first quarter. Matty Stafford gets it to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10, and gives it off to Henderson again. Jeez, they're really pumping the ball through Henderson here. We'll go through it for a 1-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Yeah, it's been okay. I think they had one decent run to start off with, and then now it's, you know, a bit of shambles. Rizbo Turbo says, what are your predictions for the Lions in 2022-2023? A winning record, at least playing for 500. So last night we did a live stream where 1 second in, right hand side, Rams. That's going to be a nice little first down there. That's going to be a nice little first down. That's going to be Tyler Higbee with the reception, and he'll get this ball up for a first down here, 1st and 10 now. I did a stream last night, Rizbo, so you can check it out if you want to, but we actually went through every single game in the NFL season live with you guys, and I predicted who I think wins every single game when we got to the Super Bowl. It was a surprise winner for the Super Bowl. Actually, surprised 2 teams in the Super Bowl, because I'm high on these 2 teams that not everyone is. But 1 second here, Stafford steps back here to 47, goes shallow, left-hand side, and a 5-yard gain. That'll be a 5-yard gain there for the rookie. So I had us at 8 and 9. I would love to be 9 and 8, but I had us at 8 and 9, which is still a very good season for the Lions in my opinion. I think a lot of people have us at like the 5-6 marker, but in the same sense, I'm always going to believe in my team a bit more. But we don't have a hard schedule. Stafford steps back, sack. He's got sack, baby. That's the sack. Miller. Oh, Miller. That's a sack. Buzzer beater gives A. Brown. That's a good one. That's a good one. Can you comment that in the NBA Discord, please? You're on Discord, aren't you? Yeah, you are. You are on Discord. That's a sack. All right, so it's going to be 3rd and 14 here, 49-yard line. Oh, that's a good hit. That's good defense there for the Bills. That's good defense there. So Cooper Kupp will get the reception, but he will get taken down there. So it'll be 4th and 6, and they're going to whack this ball away. They're out of field goal range, so they will not be going for that one. Great save from Val Miller. Who do you play this week in Cleveland, Alex? You got Jacoby Brissett as your quarterback this year, Alex. What's going on there? Big fella. Young Stingray says, hey, Big Al. Full football season. We've got Queen City of the Bills versus the not many City of Angels Rams. Not many City of Angels in the old Los Angeles. But yeah, good to see Young Stingray back again. We've got the Bulls coming up soon too, Young Stingray. Hope you're ready for that one. That's going to be a Stingray of a season right there. And the Bills get taken for the fair catch at the 9-yard line. All right. So 5 minutes to go here the first quarter, and the Bills defense has come up trumps, and also we've obviously seen Bills offense score a touchdown. On a good start here. That's the Panthers. Oh, that's right. You're taking on the the Baker Mayfield revenge game. Yeah, that's going to be a big one for you guys. Baker Mayfield coming back. He's got Christian McCaffrey, healthy Christian McCaffrey there. Who's he got in the receiver core? DJ Moore. Who are the receivers? Let's go look at the depth chart of the Panthers. Guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here. We're just seeing the ball swap around right now. Into the Bills' hands. Carolina Panthers depth chart. Let's go have a look here at their receivers core. Because obviously I know they've got Christian McCaffrey in the running back, who is hopefully going to stay healthy this year. Has been injured quite a bit lately. He's obviously the fancy guy everyone wants. When he's fit, Jonathan Taylor this year. Okay, so what they got? DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, Terrace Marshall Jr. Geez, their offense isn't exactly fantastic. So they've got Baker Mayfield as their quarterback, Christian McCaffrey running back, which is... Look, I rate Baker higher than a lot of you guys probably do. But then DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, and Terrace Marshall Jr. is a really underwhelming... receiver core. Chuckin says, Alex, your comment on your channel is very disturbing. Oh, what has he said? Xavier Brown's just put in the Discord. Thanks, brother. Thank you. Joe Up One says, do you like Jared Goff as quarterback for the Detroit, or do you think you guys need a new quarterback to be successful this year? I think Jared Goff is a very good transition quarterback. I don't think he's a bad quarterback, but I don't think he's going to be a good quarterback in the sense of being seriously competitive. But I do think he'll win you more games than you'll lose. You saw that at the end of last season. However, he's not going to win us a championship. So I hope that makes it understandable for you. But yeah, look, I don't mind Jared Goff. He's no Matty Stafford, let's be honest. But in the same sense, I would have loved Matty Stafford to stay. And Matty Stafford would have stayed if the organisation wanted to keep him. But I think that they were at that point where they knew that we just simply weren't going to be ready. And we didn't... I feel like we didn't want to ruin his career, if you know what I'm saying. I feel like we didn't want to ruin what he could possibly be. But then again, it is what it is. Can't say we'll get timed out. Oh no. Oh no. It's not what I think it is, Chuggin, is it? Surely it isn't. It surely is not. Alright, so we've got the Bills come back onto the ball here at the 9-yard line. 5 minutes and 6 seconds to go here the first quarter. At Los Angeles SoFi Stadium, and they're going to go for a quick little scoot here, and Singletary with a 6-yard gain there, so it'll be 2nd and 4 at about the 16. 2nd and 4 at the 16. A Fetty Bomb gift for the NFL? Yeah, we could. It's not as exciting as NRL in regards to the Fetty Bomb because you can... Fetty Bomb is still pretty good, to be honest with you. A Fetty Bomb is still pretty good. It's not going to be as exciting, but maybe. We'll see how we go. Yeah, maybe. What college football team do you get around? So I don't really have time to watch the college football, but if I did, I would get around the Spartans. I'd get around Michigan State. I'd get around Michigan State because obviously they're close to Detroit. Alright, so 7-0 here, the Bills, and Josh Allen steps back here, and he gets sacked. So it'll be 3rd and 4 here. He'll lose a yard. He's at work, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Dad's mate's probably at work now. I actually don't even know. He turns up to most streams, but sometimes, yeah, he's all over the shop. He's probably... Oh, Donald with the sack too. Of course it was Aaron Donald. Of course it was Aaron Donald with the sack there. It's always going to be Aaron Donald there. I don't have any bottles of water. I'm going to go buy a new carton of water. I need a new carton of water when I leave before the NRL tonight. 3rd and 4 here for the Bills at the 15. Allen, Diggs. Let's go. Stack ball, Diggs, baby. First down. Woo! That's 3 receptions for the big fella. Well, he's not really that big, but 3 receptions for him. I'll take it. Got my day off today. That's good, Ferdinand Brown. That's good. Love to see you spend it here on BKRsport USA for your day off. But that's a brilliant pass there from Josh Allen. Oh, wow, shocking. Now that's offensive. This comment is a certain somebody has eaten someone's certain type of pizza. Well, now that's something. No, that's disrespectful. That's very disrespectful. I don't actually have anything to say about that. So Josh Allen here, left hand side, gives it off here. And Jamison Crowder with the 11-yard gain. That was a nice little dump off there. That was a nice little screenplay out of the left-hand side, and they go for about 11 yards. Reese says, will you cover the MLB postseason too? So I love baseball. I'm a big Cubbies fan. It's been a tough year for us. I'm considering it. Yeah, I'm considering it. But I will not have a team in the playoffs, obviously, because my Cubs are just not great this year. I do think we're on our way back up, though. I do. I'm really positive about the second half of our season, comparatively to the first half, and I love that we re-signed Contreras and also kept Ian Happ and Contreras. So 1 second, Josh Allen gives it off. He fakes it off. Left their side. Oh, it's going to be a good catch. That's Isaiah McKenzie with the reception there. That's 11 yards again. They're just going first down. But yeah, Risbo, I'm considering it. I'm definitely considering it. The more people obviously that tune in, the more sports I can do over here. But yeah, no, I love my baseball. So as long as it's not hockey. Hockey I love when I'm at the game. I just can't stream hockey. It's obviously I'm Australian, so it's a bit difficult to get into on the TV. But when I'm at like Blackhawks at United Centre, it's just an incredible experience, man. All right, Josh Allen goes back there, fakes it off, gives it underneath, and Dawson Knox will go for about a 5-yard gain, 5-yard reception. So it'll be 2nd and 5. There'll be a flag down too. Crazy Sills says, g'day, mate. G'day, chumpon. G'day, chumpon. Freddy Brown says, Chuck and Tigers fans eat pineapple pizza. Alex says, time out, Chuck, and time out, Chuck. It's just disrespectful. All right, here we go. Personal foul. Horse collar tackle. Defense. 15-yard penalty. That's going to be first down, baby. But if you guys are new to this channel, you don't know why we're saying that. So basically, we have a rule on BKRsport USA. You cannot eat pineapple on pizza. It's not possible. It's not possible. It's not possible. It's illegal. It's offensive to me. It's offensive. It's offensive. So, it's not that serious. But we do time people out for eating pineapple on pizza. So get that Alex man out of my face. Get him out. Get him out. We'll see you in 5 minutes, sir. So a minute and a half to go here, the first quarter. And the Bills here at the 34. I give it off to Josh Allen. Josh Allen deep. No, he fakes it. Gives it off to Diggs. Let's go, Stephon. Go, Stephon. Come on, let's go. He's getting peppered. Peppered with receptions right now. He's got 4 receptions. 4 receptions in the first quarter. 4 receptions. That's 10 straight completions to start the game there for Josh Allen, by the way. I'm liking my fantasy points right now. I'm liking it. Crazy New Zealand, don't test me, boy.
Don't test me, boy. Don't do it, boy.
So, what are we? 7 yards out. 2nd and 7 here. There's 50 seconds to go here, the first quarter. First quarter, 45 seconds left. Josh Allen gives it underneath there, and it's intercepted! It's intercepted. The Bills have thrown the interception. Josh Allen, he had 10 straight completions and it's an interception. The Rams have picked it up. Wow. 10 straight completions, and then he throws an interception. The ball bounced up there into the hands of the Ram. Who was that who picked it off? Wow, you would be well, that keeps the Rams in the game here because the Bills are moving down nicely, so that's helped them out greatly. So now it will be Rams ball here, about I think maybe 30 yards out from their own end goal. What would you do if Domino's made a pure pineapple pizza? I would not eat that. That's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. I need a water. Let me just get a bottle of water here, guys. It's right in front of me, so it's not too far. It's not too far, mate. Don't stress, I'm still here. Do not stress. He's got his big bottle here. Wow, wait. The big bottle. Isn't this baseball? You think right now, in the first inning, it's 7-0. This is NFL, my guy. This is the NFL, brother. This ain't no baseball. We're talking about doing baseball streams, like ball sacks. This isn't baseball here. This is the American football. So this is the first game of the season between the Los Angeles Rams and the Buffalo Bills. If we're talking baseball, that'd be Los Angeles Angels or the Dodgers going up against Buffalo. Who would be the closest team to Buffalo? Would that be closest team to Buffalo? Maybe Boston Red Sox. Closest MLB team to Buffalo. Here we go. Would that be the Red Sox, maybe? Toronto Blue Jays. Of course they would be. Yeah, of course they would be. Oh, here you go. Map of the US showed the closest MLB team to team by drive time. Chuck says the Bills were a pretty successful team in the past. I don't think so. I don't think they've won before. I think they've been competitive for Buffalo Bills championships. I don't think they've won before. Or maybe they won back in like the late 1990s, maybe? Yeah, I don't think they've won the actual Super Bowl before. How many championships does the Buffalo Bills has? As a member of the American Football League, the Bills won 2 league championships in 1964 and 65, and while playing the NFL after the merger, they appeared in a record. That's right. So they were actually in. So this is where you've mistaken yourself here, Chucking. They were actually in 4 Super Bowls in a row and lost all 4 of them. They were in 4 consecutive Super Bowls and lost every single one of them. They haven't won the NFL. How heartbreaking is that? It does prove to you, though, that you can make the grand final and still not win. 4 Super Bowls in a row. 4. That's wild. And meant to lose all 4 of them. All right, so Stafford under the helm here, 24 yards out. And he'll give it off to Darrell Henderson here. Jeez, they're giving the ball off to Henderson a lot. He will go for a gain of maybe inches. Get watched them at your mouth says Tom Brady's the only player I know. Tom Brady's the only player you know. Well, you're going to learn a bit this year than I am. You're going to learn a bit this year. 20 seconds left here of the first quarter. Rams will go. Stafford goes for maybe about a 5-yard gain here, so it should be about 3rd and 5 or 3rd and 4 with Cooper Kupp there with the reception. You know that's Cooper Kupp because they all go Coop in the stadium. So Kupp and Diggs, they're both just getting peppered with targets here. So that'll be the end of the first quarter here, guys. End of the first quarter. Bills obviously looked good for the most part until they threw away that interception. It is 7-0 to them, and it was Gabe Davis with a touchdown. Diggs with about 4 receptions so far for maybe about 30 yards, maybe even 25 yards. It hasn't been an incredible amount of yardage gain there for Stephon Diggs, but everyone's gotten their piece. We saw Dawson Knox get a reception. Gabe Davis, Isaiah McKenzie, but Isaiah McKenzie was the one who, unfortunately, the ball bounced out of his hands into the hands of the defensive player, so that was why it was an interception. But yeah, look, it's a good game for the Bills, but they threw it away. And now the Rams have the ball. But they're not making too much. The Bills' defense has been pretty good in here in today's game. But I told you guys, the defense is good. The defense of both these teams is good. Lost 4 in a row, it's heartbreaking. Yeah, Chogo, that is heartbreaking, man. Like, getting to the big dance, and you lost the first one, you're like, okay, surely we have that fire in us to win this one, because we've lost that last one. And then you get to the third one, and you're like, surely, we've had 2 losses in a row, you have to assume we're going to win this year. And they don't. And then you get to the fourth one, you're like, we've lost 3 in a row, there's no way we're going to lose 4 Super Bowls in a row. And they did it. That's wild. It's absolutely wild. I think that was back in the late 1990s. Yeah, 91 to 94. So not the late 1990s, but 91 to 94 is when they had that streak. So 4 Super Bowls. The Bills have a distinction of being the only team to advance to 4 consecutive Super Bowls between 1990 and 1993, but also the dubious distinction of losing all 4 of them. That's wild. That is wild. All right. A map of the US showing the closest MLB team. All right, let's have a look at this. Apparently it's the GOAT. Yeah, Tom Brady definitely is. All right, so Buffalo's over this area. Yeah, so it's the closest one is definitely the Blue Jays. But I guess Boston's not exactly too far away either. Or the Yankees. Oh, no, Boston probably is further. No, Boston probably is further. I'd say that, yeah, Boston's actually a decent bit away. The Yankees are closer. The Mets are closer. The Phillies would be closer. Baltimore, Washington. Even the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pittsburgh Pirates are probably the second closest team to Buffalo. I thought Buffalo was a little bit further over. Even the Guardians, Cleveland Guardians there. You'd even argue that probably, no, not Chicago, but Detroit is probably closer as well than Boston. But it's still in the same area, so you can forgive me there. All right, so here we go. So it's going to be 3rd and 4 here, maybe 4.5. 3rd and 4 for the Rams at the 29-30. And Stafford here goes underneath. They're not going to get that. Darrell Henderson gets the reception, but it's going to be a 1-yard gain. It'll be 4th and 3. It'll be 4th and 3. They're not getting anything on the offense right now, the Rams. They just simply are not being able to break down this Buffalo Bills defense. It's just too easy for the Bills at the moment. It's just simply too easy for the Bills at the moment. And that was nice. He cut out to the right-hand side there, but they knew that he wasn't going to get it. Actually, there would have been a nice little line there for the safety to run across and get an interception if they threw that to Cooper Kupp, so lucky. So we're going to have the first punt of the game here. First punt of the game. Whacked away. And picked up at the 12. That's a 56-yard kick, and they're away here. At the 30. Oh, good run. He gets it down to the 32. There's a return of that 20 yards there. You can't complain with that. Just says, didn't the Rams win last season? They did, yeah. So Jamison Crowder was the returner there. Got a 20-yard gain on the return. But the Rams did win. Yeah, they beat the Cincinnati Bengals in the Super Bowl, which I suppose was a very close game. It was a very close playoff series. Every game was pretty much decided by 3 points or less. 3 points or less, it was just absolutely crazy. The Bills actually got knocked out in controversial terms last season by the Chiefs in a wild playoff game. It was absolutely crazy. They were leading with like 14 seconds to go and then gave up a Chiefs touchdown to tie it up. And then went to extra overtime, and I think Chiefs kicked the field goal to win the game. But yeah, that was one of the wildest playoff games I've seen in a long time. Alright, so Bills here with the ball at the 32. And will not run it here. It's a nice little dink off there to Zach Moss, though. And Zach Moss will go out around the 34, 35, maybe? 34, 35. 14 minutes to go, second quarter. See, do you reckon, like, for me, like, you made one Super Bowl and you lose. That'd be the most heartbreaking moment ever. But 4 is just, I can't even comprehend it. Like, I was actually on a phone call last night with a friend of mine for a good couple of hours, and we were talking about Titans, the Gold Coast. And I was just saying, like, I don't know how I would cope with that day. I don't know how I'd cope with that day, because that could be the day, like, you know it's happening. 1 second here, good run here. And that will be, oh, it's a fumble. It's a fumble. The Rams have got the ball. It's a fumble here, the Bills. Oh my gosh. It is a second Buffalo turnover in the row, and the Rams are going to be in prime position here. The Bills, they started off so well, and now they've got 2 fumbles. It's going to be Cook with the fumble here. Cook with the fumble. Wow. An interception and also a fumble in 2 drives. Young Stingrays versus Buffalo Bills on 7-0 against the Rams. Wonder what's going on with the Rams on the score. Well, they're getting their opportunities here, the Rams. The defense is doing their job. But the offense is just stinking it up right now. They're stinking it up. So both defenses doing their jobs. So the Rams will take over here at the 36-yard line. Stabbing here at the 36. There's a big chance. They surely should get at least a field goal here through Matty Gay. And they will give it off. Is that Akers? No, who is that? Who? I don't even know who that was who just ran that ball. I don't know if that was Cam Akers or not. But Oliver will get the sack there, so he'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Oliver will break through there, and it'll be a loss of about 3. Yeah, it'll be a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of 1. All right, Stafford steps back, right answer. Oh, no! It's picked off! It's picked off there! It's picked off by the Bills! The defense is standing up in today's game for both these teams. This game is all over the shop. Stafford throws the pick. Stafford throws the pick. Bills Mafia, get up and get loud. Stafford throws the pick. Alex says, BKRmy Rams. Their offense has been so poor, so I just got to charge this. I've got to charge this headset. So I can do it whilst I'm here still. Bang. Alright. Just means I'm now connected. I'm now connected to it. Which feels weird. It feels weird to have this connected while I'm doing this. But it is what it is, champion. It is what it is. But yeah, BKRmy Rams. Not a good start there at all. Not a good start there at all, mate. Get rid of that. Come back over here. And there we go. Actually, let's go have a look at my fantasy team. Let's have a look at how many points Diggs is on, baby. Come on. Come on. So Gabe Davis has that touchdown, but I think Diggs would still be above him because he's got 7.10 points already. 7.10 points already. They're predicting him to have 18.66. Predicting him to have 8.66. What's the league looking like here? 13. Did he not play Gabe Davis either? I thought he had Gabe Davis in his team. Oh, no, he didn't. So who's got Gabe Davis? Who's got Gabe Davis here? A Storm again has Cooper Kupp and Josh Allen. Jeez, and Higbee. Oh, I don't know about Higbee playing as your tight end in fantasy this year. He's also got Bass. Why have you got 2 kickers? Oh, no, that's just his kicker. Wow, he's got a lot of players playing today. Tyler Higbee, Cooper Kupp, Josh Allen, and Tyler Bass. That's interesting. And then his opponent has the Bills defense, who would be happy with that one. Who's got Gabe Davis? I don't think whoever's got Gabe Davis didn't play him. Whoever has got Gabe Davis has not played him. What a muppet. What an absolute muppet. Where is he? Where is he? Rams defense. Why is a Rams defense on your bench? You've got Bucks defense and Rams defense. What are you doing? Why have you got 2 defenses, you muppet? Gabe Davis. Why has that guy got 2 defenses? What's wrong with you? Who's got him? Team Aussie Bobo, maybe? No one's got him there. If he's on the waivers, I'm picking him up. True. AJ has him. Stupid, man. Alright, here we go. AJ, you're stupid, man. I can see you in the chat. Right inside, Josh Allen gives it off to... And Gabe Davis. You're stupid, AJ. As if you would not put him in, AJ. You're stupid, man. You're stupid, man. Gil Belinda says, Stat Padford. Stafford's a great quarterback, Gil Belinda. Don't you ever insult that Detroit Lions. Don't you ever insult the Detroit Lions legend ever again. How dare you? Is it the same stadium as the Super Bowl last year? Yes, the Super Bowl was in LA last year, yeah. Alright, so the Buffalo Bills here at the 37. And Zach Moss will rush for about a 3-yard gain there, so it'll be 3rd and 3. AJ Ellis having shambles. He's having a shambles. I still, bro, when I saw your trade offer of Stephon Diggs, you were offering me Julio Jones for Stephon Diggs, I literally laughed out loud. And then the next one was T. Higgins. I was like, butter. So 11 minutes and 55 seconds to go in the second quarter. Bills 2 yards short. It is 3rd and 2 here. 3rd and 2. All right, what's Josh Allen going to do? He steps back here, looks out, short, gives it off to... Oh, you're going to be spewing, AJ. Gabe Davis with another reception there. Gabe Davis with another reception for about a maybe 8-yard gain, 7-yard gain. So it'll be 1st and 10 now. Crazy Zilla says, how much is a touchdown worth? 5 points. In NFL, 6 points. But it's 7 when you get the extra point. An extra point is like a conversion in rugby league, obviously. But it's 6 points plus a extra point, which is usually pretty much just simply it's going to go over, but not all the time does it go over the extra point. So 1st and 10 here at the 50, and Josh Allen does not give it off. He looks out to the left-hand side here, and it's going to be Diggs! Go, Diggs! Let's go! Stephon Diggs there with a good reception. That's his 5th reception of the day. Bum, 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 bum. He's on 13 points right now. Yes, AJ, you're having a man. You're having a man. Been half watching this game, actually getting into the NFL, just don't know the rules. Well, you'll learn them over time, man. I didn't know the rules until... Well, I knew the rules. Because my mind's very sport mind, I can click on very quickly. But with the NFL, yeah, it does take time. Like, American sports, you're actually learning something new every day, specifically baseball. But American sports, you are literally learning something new every single day, man. So even the people who have been watching this for years and years and years will still, get confused over certain things. Josh Allen looks out, gives it off to... that's going to be a 2-yard gain for Zach Moss. Whoa, he fought for an extra 4 or 5 yards there, so it'll be 2nd and 6 there. I will say, in regards to Zach Moss, he's actually getting some nice checkdowns here, which for fantasy owners in PPR, you'd be liking that. Gilbert says, I thought he was talking about fantasy points when he asked how many points for a touchdown. So again, well, obviously we do have a large Australian audience who they've followed me over from BKRsport to BKRsport USA. We haven't really picked up an American audience yet, so there'll still be a lot of questions from people who don't really necessarily understand the sport. But you'll learn a lot this year, especially on those red zone streams, baby. Especially on those red zone streams. So 9 minutes, 37 seconds to go. His second quarter, 2nd and 6 there. It's going to be Zach Moss again with the check down. Zach Moss again. He is getting bulk receptions. Alex says, I've been watching 5-6 years and I still don't know all the rules. Yeah, it's exactly right. But, then you'll get the rules like the Des Bryant catch, no catch, and then you'll get, the New Orleans Saints PI that happened a couple of years back, and you'll still get the entire NFL, which is going wild over it. But I think the biggest one is the catch, no catch. So everyone who hasn't watched NFL before, 1 second, 3rd and 4 here for the Bills at the 23-yard line on the Rams side of the field. Let's just say this one, and then I'll say what I'm about to say. Josh Allen steps back. He gives it out to... Ooh! He was starting to get to Gabe Davis there. They're not going to call PI there, so it's just going to be a 4th and 4, and they'll go for the 3. They'll go for the field goal. So field goal's worth 3 points, guys, and the extra point is obviously worth 1 point. But Crazy New Zealand says... No, sorry. Jasper says, so getting your goals is not as important as like rugby. So it still is. It's not as important. But it still is. Like, it's pretty much a guarantee, right? If you miss it, you're 30 yards out, and you've got a free shot from right in front. So Tyler Bass right now is going for a field goal from 28 yards out, which is for 3 points here. But the other one's for 1, and he just snuck it in. He snuck it in there. So, sorry, from 43 yards out. So that'll be a 43-yard field goal for Tyler Bass. It'll be 10-0 to the Buffalo Bills. But it is still important. Like, I've seen teams lose because they haven't kicked the extra point. Kelvin Angel says, and bullshit PI calls, even if it wasn't interfering with the play, sometimes they can be very soft. Yeah, I've seen that a lot in Detroit games. I will throw this out there. There has been some pretty poor calls, like a face mask to Aaron Rodgers, AJ Ellis. Like a face mask to Aaron Rodgers, which was not a face mask, AJ Ellis. It was not a face mask. Aaron Rodgers is a dog. Just throwing that out there, AJ. Just throwing that out there, champion. That was not a face mask. That was not a face mask, AJ. It was not a face mask. Just saying it again. I know that was about 5-6 years ago now. It was not a face mask. Jasper says, so is this a big upset since they won last year? No, mate. The Bills are favourites for this year. I think the Bills were -3 favourites for this game. It says, ha. It's not funny. It's not a funny situation, AJ. It's not funny. It's not a face mask. It was not a face mask. It was not. Don't you bullshit me. Don't bullshit me. No. No, this isn't a big upset at all. Alright, so... 10... I've already got 10.20 points. from Stephon Diggs in the first half so far. Wow, wait. And he hasn't even got the touchdown. That's pretty good, man. 5 for 5 receptions with a 52 yards. Let's go. So I'll let you guys know my fantasy team. I've got Patty Mahomes as my quarterback with Dalvin Cook and Nick Chubb as my running backs. Obviously, Nick Chubb will be very good this year for me because they're going to have to rely on the run game with no Deshaun Watson until about week 11. Dalvin Cook, I think they're going to have a huge year at Minnesota. I think they're going to have a massive year. Diggs, obviously, there's no need to even debate that. T. Higgins from the Bengals. Obviously, I think Jamar Chase had a very good rookie year, but usually you find rookies actually have a bit of a down second year, and T. Higgins, as a second man, actually could be that main guy this year, considering that Jamar might have a bit of a down year. I don't know, we'll see. Jamar is a very good player. I had Jamar last year in my fantasy. Dallas got it at the tight end for Philly. I've got Philly moving the chains a bit this year, moving up a little bit further. With Jerry Jeudy here for the Broncos, like I said, I wasn't quick enough to pick up Cortland Sutton, but I still think that Jerry Jeudy could have a really good year there for the Broncos. And I've gone with AJ Dillon this week. I could have gone with Paris Campbell, Amari Cooper, George Pickens, or Dawson Knox in my team, but I went with AJ Dillon in my flex because Vikings rush defense is just sorry. The Vikings rush defense is just simply not good. So I could definitely see that's out of balance. That's stupid there from the Rams. I could definitely see Dillon still picking up some good points, and especially if Aaron Jones obviously gets injured throughout the season, I've definitely got his calf. But I also know that Dillon can get points regardless of Dillon can get points regardless of if Aaron Jones is playing. Gilbert says, just like in the NRL streams, we're always serious here. Very serious channel here, AJ.
AJ, listen again, Will. Very serious channel here. Very, very serious channell.
Just said, who do you support? I'm a Detroit Lions fan, man. Detroit Lions fan. So, think of the Gold Coast Titans in the NRL. Swap it on over. So, 8 minutes 48 to go here of the first half. And the Rams will give it off to Darrell Henderson again here. Cam Akers is not getting any looks, man. That'll be a 2nd and 6 now. It'll be a 4-yard gain of Henderson. 2nd and 6. Wonder how May Stafford's going to go with the elbow this year. He hasn't looked exactly fantastic in today's game. Oh, so it's basically like he's got an injury that's commonly seen in elbow in baseball pitchers, so maybe like a Tommy John. All right, so 8 minutes and 12 seconds to go here off his second quarter. And May Stafford gives it. That's a nice little play action. Oh, it's going to be, no, it's not a fumble. It's not a fumble. So it'll be 3rd and 8 here. It's close. AJ, have you seen? AJ, look at the fantasy Instagram chat. So I wanted to voice message the fantasy group chat. I wanted to message the fantasy group chat there with my support of. So basically, guys, I traded. Just 1 second here. So it's gonna be 3rd and 6 at the 44. 3rd and 6 at the 44. And Stafford steps back. That's an easy first down, baby. That's an easy first down to the 45-yard line on the opposite side of the field. It's going to be Skoranek. So I traded who did I trade again? Oh, that's right. CeeDee Lamb from the Dallas Cowboys and Chase Edmonds. That's one. CeeDee Lamb and Chase Edmonds for Stephon Diggs. And there were a couple of people who said that I paid too much. I was like, no, I don't believe I did. Diggs is the main guy at Buffalo. Buffalo's going to have a big year this year. He's going to be targeted a hell of a lot. And, CeeDee Lamb does know how to drop the ball, but could have a big year for the Cowboys. And Chase Edmonds, I wasn't going to really play him anyway. I got a good backup in Dillon for me. They give it off to Brandon Powell. They're not using Akers. Akers isn't playing. Akers isn't playing here for the Rams. It's going to be flagged here as well. I think it's going to be against the offense here. Holding. No. Defense. Forget that. Automatic first down. Gilbert says, do you think Mailata has had a good start to his NFL career so far? I think he just signed a massive contract, didn't he? I think Mailata just signed a huge contract. Yeah, I think he just signed an absolutely massive contract there. So, yeah. He is obviously... He's still a Philly, isn't he? Jordan Mailata. A flag is a penalty, Jasper. A flag means a penalty. So, 36-yard line, and that's a play action. Shorts off to Cooper Kupp. And Cooper Kupp gets about a 4-yard gain. So, it'll be a second and 6 here. Second and 6. Jordan Mailata is at the Philadelphia Eagles. He is still there, yeah. I met him at a Gold Coast Titans game once, the old Jordan Mailata. Met him at a Gold Coast Titans game. But Cooper Kupp there. Trucking. Look at this idiot. No one's coming to watch this stupid website. Trucking, time him out. Get him out of here, Trucking. AJ, get him out of here. Yeah, good stuff, AJ. Jeez, that just went bang, 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 bang. That wasn't even slow. It was just boom, 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 boom. So they step back. Sack, 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 sack. Sack back at 41. Boom. That is huge by Phillips. That is a huge sack by Phillips. That is a huge sack by Phillips. Stafford has not been on today. I had the opportunity. So, guys, I picked 4th in my fantasy draft. First off the block went Jonathan Taylor. Second off the block went Christian McCaffrey. Third off the block went Derrick Henry. I had the opportunity to go over Cooper Kupp or Justin Jefferson. 1 second, Stafford at the 50. Oh, it's not going to be a first down, though. It's going to be... It was 3rd and 14, and now it's going to be 4th and 6. So they'll go for the field goal here. But anyway, I'll read your stupid comment in a second. But, so, I had the opportunity to go for Cooper Kupp or Justin Jefferson, but I actually reached and went Dalvin Cook, who I would normally go around 8, 9 pick, 7 to 9 pick. Trucking down under, she's actually a slap fishing spot reviewer. Oh boy, eh? But I took Dalvin Cook, so I really feel he's going to have a good one this year. I don't know why I started that story off, but there's a story for you. Oh, that's right, it's because of Cooper Kupp. So they're going for a 4th and 2, and they will... Oh! I think he's got it. That's lucky, because he actually got the reception there, Cooper Kupp, got slammed by the defense, wasn't going to get it, but then one of his players came from behind. I think it might have been Havenstein, I'm not sure, but he gets the first down. It was not going to get there if it wasn't for one of their players coming in from behind. I think it was Havenstein. Came through. The offensive line came through to push him over. He was not going to get that first down if it wasn't for... it was Skelton. It was Skelton came through. Trucking down on his Muppets coming when I'm online shopping for New York Jets, man. You're a Jets fan, are you, Trucking? Are you a Jets fan? So sorry. Tigers fan and Jets fan. It's just like Titans fan and Lions fan, man. I feel you. Titans and Lions, Jets and Tigers. Don't worry. We're both in the same circumstances there, man. I'm surprised you're not like a Carolina Panthers fan, considering you're a West Tigers fan. But anyway, the reason why I was saying about Cooper Kupp is that I don't believe in Cooper Kupp this year. I don't think he's going to have as good a year this year as he has. I know he's had a few receptions here, but I just don't know if they're going to have as good a year this year as he had last year. So I didn't want to go for Kupp on the odd chance that obviously Matty Stafford's elbow doesn't last. And secondly, I do feel like there's going to be other teams. I do feel like there's going to be other teams that are going to be like Justin Jefferson and whatnot. And if Justin Jefferson's balling, I can tell you right now, Dalvin Cook's balling. So I'd rather get that safety netting of a running back. A running back in fantasy is much more of a safety netting than a wide receiver, obviously. But a wide receiver also has that big bang ability too if they can get down the field quick enough. Whilst the running back has to obviously skirt through the line. Funny Browns, what about Titans and Browns? Yeah, that's a tough one too, mate. Yeah, Gold Coast Titans and the Cleveland Browns are a tough one as a board as well. Yeah, you're on the same boat as us. I would say the Browns aren't as disappointing as the Lions, but they're as disappointing as the Jets. The Lions have got to be the most disappointing team that's ever lived in any sport, and I can say that as a Lions fan, but I wouldn't say the Browns... They are very disappointing, but I wouldn't say they're on the Lions level. I'd say Jets and Browns would be there. With the Jags, maybe? Jags still made it to a conference championship last year. Not last year, sorry, about 3-4 years back, though. Chiefs fan. I was looking for a Jeff Stubby holder. They're good stuff. I'm getting back on the Chiefs this year. I've got Patty Mahomes as my fantasy quarterback, so I need him to have a good year. What about Broncos and Broncos? Well, Jasper, the Denver Broncos this year are going to be pretty good. They've got Russell Wilson, who came across from Seattle Seahawks, Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, Javonte Green, Melvin Gordon. Got a good offense. Who's their tight end? I can't remember their tight end right now. And then you've got Brisbane Broncos. Well, no. I'd say Denver's better to sport than the Brisbane Broncos right now. But you've got a good stadium. I love the Denver stadium. I'll do a stadium rating next week. I'm going to do a tier maker of all the stadiums, and I'll start doing a few tier makers here on this channel. But we're just waiting here for the play to get underway. I think there's a timeout. I think it must have been the Rams have used a timeout here. I think the Rams used a timeout. So hit that thumbs up button, guys, and subscribe if you're new around here. We're going to be absolutely smacking it out. And like I said, on Monday, or Sunday afternoon for everyone in America, but Monday morning for us. So everyone, you're going to do UFC 279. I keep getting ads for it. Probably actually now, because obviously I don't do the Premier League this week because the Premier League's been postponed. Left hand side, Daryl Henderson with a huge run. Wow, that's going to be to the 7 yard line here. I think that's about a 17-yard gain there, but Daryl Henderson on the rush. That's going to be about a 17-yard gain. There's 4 minutes left here of the second quarter. Look at that from Daryl Henderson. Woo! Spicy. Somebody says NRL needs to bring the timeout. No, it does not. So first and goal here for the Rams at the 7 yard line. And gives it off to Henderson for a 2-3 yard gain. Second and goal. Here, 2 and 3 yard gains. So they'll be about the 5 yard line or so. Isn't the new stadium in LA worth it like $2 billion? It's worth a lot. That's where we're at right now, yeah. And it is, because it was sponsored by Crypto, I think, wasn't it? No, Crypto's the NBA stadium. And Crypto's the basketball, hockey stadium. SoFi is the NFL. But LA is a very wealthy area, obviously, so they don't really give a shit. 3 minutes and 5 seconds to go here. It wasn't even stab it on the top! Oh, I don't know, this could be a touchdown. It's going to be a touchdown, Cooper Kupp, baby! It's going to be close here, though. It's going to be close. They'll call touchdown here, but let's see if he actually gets his feet in. It could be a toe tapper by Cooper Kupp. He actually made it look harder than it probably... it made it look worse. 1 second. So Cooper Kupp at the 6 yard. He'll go underneath and then cut out quickly. No, he gets that. It's a touchdown. That's a touchdown for the Los Angeles Rams, and Cooper Kupp will punch that bad boy right in the mouth. So 10-7 here, baby. 10-7. 10-7. All right. I just got a message saying that the NFL season's underway. Thanks, mate. And there we go. So that's going to be 10-7 here with 3 minutes to go. And now the Bills will come back out. They've been very slow to start. You know, they've had some good drives. They've had some really bad drives too. Don't you worry about that. But we'll see, Xavier. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not doing Premier League this week because it's been postponed, so maybe. Gilbert says, yeah, no timeouts for the NRL, please. Will we like that thing they did for Indigenous All-Stars game? 4 quarters. Oh, yeah, no, you can't do that. You can't be having that. We don't want to be seeing any of that. Why is the kick in the middle, but it was scored in the corner? That's the point. So that's why I say extra points are always in the exact same spot every single time. But not all the time will they get it. Because you're allowed to rush it and try and block it. And there's still pressure on it. So it's always from front, no matter where you score a touchdown. No matter where you score the touchdown. So it's meant to be easy. It's meant to be easy, but I'm telling you, I have seen people miss it quite... Well, last year, we had 1 week or 1 day where there was like 9 pats missed. Point after touchdown, 9 PATs missed, which was just absolutely ridiculous. So it does happen, and it can screw your team. Because then it takes you off the timeline of 7-14-21 and brings you on to 7-6 and then 14-13 and 21-20. You know, so it does. If you miss it, it screws you big time. It doesn't happen much. Obviously, the best kickers in the game, you don't see it happen, but it's definitely possible. It is definitely possible to miss. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Red Zone. What's the Red Zone games this week? What are the Red Zone games this week? Let's go have a look. NFL NFL here. I'll go table. Gilman says like Pat's game last season. Yeah, there was a game last year where I think there was like 4 or 5 Pats missed. Yeah. There was one game last year there was a lot of Pats missed. I think it's Chiefs. No, it wasn't Chiefs, was it? Let's go see most Pats missed in a game. I think the record was last year with this. Most missed extra points in a game. 9 kickers are tied for missing the most extra points in the game with 3 misses. The first 3 are Matt Gay on November 24, 2019. So 2019 was the one. He missed 3. 3. Jeez. Gee whiz. Oh, here we go. NFL kickers set single week record for most missed extra points. Here we go. NFL kickers set... when was this? This was in... I don't know, it doesn't say. NFL kickers hit an all-time low Sunday, setting a record for the most missed extra points in a single week since the 1970 merger. Per ESPN stats, there were 11 missed extra points between the early games and the opening portion of the late afternoon contests. A fourth quarter miss in the Sunday night game by the Washington Redskins at the time, so this is probably 2019 kicker. Dustin Hopkins raised the total to 12. The previous high was 10, set in 1985. Wow. So when was this though? Was this 2019? Or 2020 maybe? No, it would have been 2020. I'm not sure, but it would have been around then. It would have been probably 2019. Alright, here we go. So it's going to be the Bills here. There's less than 3 minutes to go. We're close to the 2-minute warning. So anyone who doesn't know NFL, 2-minute warning means there is a timeout at the 2 minutes. And it's not charged to either team. Alright, Bills at the 25. They have not been running the ball at all here today so far, the Bills. And as I say that, they run the ball. And they go for about a 3-yard gain. They're probably just soaking up a bit of time here. Probably want to soak it up. And obviously, the players haven't exactly been fantastic on the offensive side of the field for the Bills in the last couple of drives. But it's good to see Singletary and also Zach Moss getting implemented into this running game here. Obviously, Zach Moss getting the checkdowns. While Singletary is getting the rushes. So obviously, Zach Moss would be the guy you'd look at in fantasy, to be honest with you. Or PPR anyway. And Josh Allen gets sacked, baby! Sacked! It's going to be 3rd and maybe 13, 12? 3rd and maybe 12 here. That's a sack! And Bobby Wagner with the sack for the Buffalo Bills. Oh man, yeah, that was really, really nice there by the Rams defense to come rushing up like that, and he just could not get anything going there. You're going to see more Bobby Wagner blitzing, and that was just too easy. So 3rd and 12, and the Rams use their first timeout. They want plenty of time here with the ball. Bills still have 3 timeouts, and the Rams still have 2 timeouts remaining. They will use a timeout. So let's go have a look at those early games, the Sunday afternoon games for you guys in America, the Monday morning games for us here. So we've got the Lions and the Eagles, the Bears and the Niners, the Bengals and the Steelers, Dolphins and Patriots, Panthers Browns, Texans Colts, Falcons Saints, Jets Ravens, Commanders and Jaguars. And that's the early games. And then we have Vikings Packers Oh, there's a flag. 12 players in the field. 5-yard penalty. Wow, okay, so that's going to be a 5-yard penalty here to the Bills. The Rams had too many players in the field. Muppets. Dazmate, he's turned up. Where you been, Dazmate? You slugger. You slacker. Got the Bills defense at fantasy. I've got Stephon Diggs, so I'm pretty happy. But yeah, your Bills defense right now will be doing well. They're doing well for you right now. That's absolutely for sure. But I got my boy Stephon Diggs. Come on, get him a reception right now. Get him a reception right now. Where's Super Bowl this year? I think it's in Arizona. Josh Allen. Diggs! Let's go, Diggs! Boom! Ow! Stephon Diggs, I called it. Let's go. So, yeah, I think it's in Arizona this year. But Stephon Diggs there with about a 6-yard gain. He's lucky he pushed him over there, Ramsey. Otherwise, he's lucky that he went over the sideline there because Diggs could have been away for a touchdown. That would have been huge. But Diggs will get the reception at 6 for 6. Been waiting for a mate. You don't have a mate, does mate? So that's going to be a 2-minute warning. That is going to be the 2-minute warning here. And the Bills lead 10-7 over the Rams. 2-minute warning coming up. And then, okay, so what players do I have? Do you guys think doing a red zone stream is better, or doing just simply my Lions versus Eagles game? Should I just stream my Detroit Lions versus Eagles, or should I do just a red zone stream where I'm reacting to all of them? Or, I don't know, maybe I can have my Lions game to the right, and then I'll put my red zone to the left-hand side, so I can at least watch my game, but also have the red zone to the left to show what's going on there. Actually, that's probably what I'm going to do. So I'll still title it as red zone, but I'll mainly be watching the Lions-Eagles until something big happens over there. But that starts at 3, so we'll be starting at 2:55 a.m. for that one, guys. 2:55 a.m. here in Australia on Monday morning, so enjoy that one. Enjoy that start. Been waiting for a mate. You'll be waiting for a while, mate. You'll be waiting for a while. Give my legend says Lions and red zone on the side. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do, champion. That's what I'm going to do. So it is a 2-minute warning. Who's the main games this week? The prime time. So prime time is Cowboys Buccaneers on Monday morning. And Tuesday morning, Seahawks Broncos. Go Jerry Jeudy. Go you big fella. I've got Russell Wilson on my bench. I stashed him because there was... I tell you, the people in my draft were crazy. They let Patty Mahomes slip to the 10th. I was going to wait for Russell Wilson late. But then when it got to the 10th round and Patty Mahomes was still there, I was like, what's going on here? I have to take him. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how Patty Mahomes got taken in the 10th. Like... So I've got Russell Wilson on my bench. So I've got a quarterback combo of Patty Mahomes and Russell Wilson. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. It should be illegal. It should be illegal. It should be illegal. Shouldn't have let me do it, AJ.
You shouldn't have let me have it, AJ. But then again, you guys are Muppets.
You guys are Muppets. So still a 2-minute warning here. Falcons and Saints, that'll be a bit of a terrible game. Panthers-Browns will be a shocking game. I know Baker Mayfield's gone up against them, but it'll be a shocking game. So basically, is it 2 weeks no sport in England? Yeah, 10 days, mate. So all the games this week have been postponed. All games this week postponed. And then, okay, Josh Allen steps back. He looks right in the middle of the field. Picked up by the Rams! Troy Hill with the pick-off, and that's 2 interceptions from Josh Allen. 2 interceptions, Josh Allen, and the Rams are going to pick it up. Wow. The Bills started off this game so good, and they're going to throw 2. They've had an actual pretty poor first half here, the Bills. This Rams defense is actually doing very well. Oh, man, that is a poor throw from Josh Allen. Man, it will be picked off there by Troy Hill. Look at that. That was a great pick off there. So it will be Rams ball now. We could see this game being tied. It was 10-0 to the Bills early. But 2 interceptions and a fumble from the Bills offense has led to the Rams being able to get back into this game. I wonder what Josh Allen's on right now in fantasy. What would Josh Allen be on as we currently speak in fantasy? Because someone will be absolutely spewing there. He's got Lamar Jackson, so it's not him. I think it might be Storm again. He does. 6.82. Ooh, yikes. All right, so here we go. The Rams at the 45 on the Bills side of the field already. And he will fake off with the play action with the shuttle pass. And it will not be anything there. It will not be anything. That will be... I think that's the first incompletion of the game. I think that's the first incompletion of the game. So it'll be 2nd and 10 here. I haven't seen many times to play stopping today. Cooper Cup at 16.8. Oh my god, look at this loser. You're a virgin, bro. You're a virgin bot. No one's going to your stupid website. You're a virgin bot. 16.8 for Cup. Tallbass 5. So Josh Allen only on 6.82. You'd be spewing. You would be spewing. Alright, so Rams hit the 45, 2nd and 10, deep throw! Oh, that could have easily been picked off! That should have been picked off. It was aiming it for, the target was for Cooper Cup, but it could have been picked off there. It was a bad throw from Matty Staff. He's very lucky there that wasn't picked off and sent to the house as well. Like, he's very lucky that wasn't picked off and sent to the house as well. Yeah, that was poor there. Alright, so Stafford sets back here to the 45 on his own side of the field. That's going to be pass interference there against the Bills. That's going to be easy days there for the Rams. That's going to be easy days for the Rams. I'll be on the defense there. Oh, yeah, I was going to say. Sorry, I thought I was confused for a second there. I was confused. I didn't think. Dallas is just like Bills fans. Okay. But you've got Bills defense in your fantasy, mate. You got to be happy for them, mate. You got to love them, care for them, appreciate them. You just got to do it, Taz. 1 minute for you to go here of the first half. Rams at the 40. Matty Staff here at the 45. He'll step back, goes underneath to Cooper Kupp for a 9-yard play. Oh, he's having a big game here, Cooper Kupp. Maybe I should have gone him. I still think the Bills overall long term this season he's going to be better, but Cooper Kupp's having a good start here. Very good start. I think he's like 7 for 8 in receptions. And Stafford gives... Whoa! That was a huge defensive stop there. So it's going to be 3rd and 1 here. If I was the Bills, I'd actually have used a timeout here. Because there's a chance you could get the ball back with some time. I don't think they want the ball back though. So 17 seconds left of the shot clock. 49 seconds left here in the first half. 3rd and 1 at the 31. And they're not going to run it. They're going to throw. Stafford gets the first down. Rushes for the 2-yard gain. Gets a 1st and 10. 34 seconds to go here. And it will obviously go over the sidelines. And that will stop the clock. Are you guys excited for the Detroit Lions to win the Super Bowl this year? I think you guys are. I think you are. That's going to be a timeout here, I think, against the Bills. Yeah, it will be a timeout here against Buffalo. So we'll be back in 30 seconds here. Alright, so the Lions, we play the Eagles this week. There's a chance, but next week we play Washington. There's a good opportunity. Do we have any primetime games? They play the Commanders next week. No, surely we don't have any primetime games. But the Browns and Steelers are getting primetime games. Give us one, The Lions and Vikings. Oh, we'll get the second Vikings game, I think. We'll get the second Vikings game, I think. Patriots, not Patriots, that's mate. Don't be silly, that's mate. Stop being silly. We'll get the Thanksgiving Day game. Oh yeah, we've got the London games, Packers Giants as well. Alex, I think you meant Browns. I did not mean Browns. I definitely did not. 7-14, 17-17. That's not going to happen there. No, not against the Cowboys. Okay, here we go. Final 34 seconds here in the first half. Final 34 seconds. It's Rams with the ball, 29 yards out. Pretty sure Lions have none. Surely Thanksgiving Day. Oh, snap! Sack! That's a sack! 26 seconds to go. They will use a timeout here, you would assume here, the Rams. That's a big sack there by the Bills, sorry. That was wide open, that. Look at this. Cooper Kupp has an easy putt. Stafford throws that ball there. He's wide open for Cooper Kupp. Wide open. He had time. If he had seen it, he had time. He just didn't see it. He just did not see it. So the second time has been used. Tell you what's impressive about Sean McVay is that he remembers every single play. Like he's got one of those memories where you can remember everything. He can remember every single play in every single game. If you said this time at this moment of the game, he can tell you anything. It's crazy. I heard it on a podcast. So Rams are at the 38, 2nd and 19. 2nd and 19 here. Stafford goes short to Cooper Kupp. Kupp steps around again and will lose 2 yards. So there's still one timeout remaining here for the Rams. They want to use it. They're not going to use it. They're not going to use it here. They're just going to let the time run down. All right. Just going to let the time run down. 8 seconds to go here. And now they'll time out with 4 seconds to go. This is a bit far, isn't it? What's this, about 55 yards? Oh, it's 55, though. They could probably hit it. Matty Gay probably could hit this. It's a big kick, though. It's a big kick. Nice looks in the morning. Morning champion. You got 23 minutes left to say morning. Forgot Von Miller was in the Bills. Von Miller, baby. Surely we have a Thanksgiving Day. Surely we have Thanksgiving Day game for the Lions. They take that off us. Usually we play the Vikings on Thanksgiving. So this is a 57-yard field goal attempt here. This is a 57-yard to tie the game up at half-time. Matt Gay! Oh, he's got it! A 57-yard field goal to Matt Gay will make it 10-10 at half-time. He smacked it. He's absolutely smacked it. Wow, what a smack. He would have got that from over 60. He would have got that kick from over 60. Matt Gay, he knows his field. SoFi Stadium, that is an absolute crunch of a kick. So half-time here, guys, and it will be 10-10. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. We're going to be here all season long having a good time here. So if you love your NFL, you love your baseball, you love your basketball, it's the place to be. Absolutely crunching that subscribe button, and let's get it rocking. Noel Rodriguez says, where's Tom Brady? Tom Brady's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So he obviously won the Super Bowl with them a couple of years back. Didn't win last year. And now, well, I'm going to take this out now because I think it would have been charged. He was with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's with the Tampa Bay Bucks. He actually retired last year and then came back. But if you guys know this channel, you guys know I called that. I said, I reckon he's doing a Michael Jordan. And guess what, son? Guess what? It happened. Yep, guess what? It happened. Alex says Brady plays for the Bucks. He does. Thanks, Alex. Not Cleveland. Not your Cleveland Browns, mate. No, he does not. No, he does not want to do that either. I don't think any self-respecting individual wants to do that, Alex. No, sir. What a kick. It was a very good kick there. 57 yards to tie the game for 10-10. But, geez, the Bills have been their own worst enemies in the offense this half. They've gotten into with some good drives and then thrown two interceptions. So, what's Josh Allen on now? He's on, 6.82? 6.82 fantasy points from the main quarterback. I'll take my 12.2 points from Stephon Diggs in one half. And he hasn't even scored a touchdown. I will take Stephon Diggs 12.2 points in first half, and he hasn't scored a touchdown. He's always welcome. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to. Not as much as to say OBJ played with the Rams. So OBJ's injured. He injured himself early on in that Super Bowl. I think it was very early in the Super Bowl that he injured himself. Or was it the championship game? No, I think it was the Super Bowl. He made like a good play in the first half, a couple of good plays, and then did himself in dirty with it. I think was it an ACL as well? What was OBJ's injury as well? Jazz says, how much do you think Tom Brady's on per year? He's on a lot of money, brother. He's on a lot of money. Let's go have a look at his contract. Tom Brady, money per year. Let's go. Money per year. Should have got an annual salary, whatever. The quarterback's new contract with the network will reportedly be the most lucrative in sports television history. Oh, wow. Okay, no, this is his contract for the sports. His broadcasting deal. Brady has agreed to a 10-year, $375 million contract with Fox, earning him an average of $37.5 million annually. That's with Fox. That's not his NFL contract. That's with Fox. That's for his broadcasting. This guy is that wealthy, it's ridiculous. It actually is ridiculous at this point. Like, that's wild. His 10-year contract with Fox is worth $375 million, which means that he's earning $37.5 million annually, which is roughly about $50 to $60 million annually in Australian dollars, FYI. Josh Dobbs is better than Brady anyway. Who are you? What are you talking about? So, Cooper Kupp's on 19.6 points in PPR fantasy. Josh Allen, 6.82. Higbee on 2. Why would you play Higbee, bro? Why would you play Higbee? Get rid of Higbee. Higbee's not going to be the guy. Vontae's perfect on Antonio Brown's the best video. Bro, that's a long time ago. That's a long time ago, mate. Like, that is a long time ago now. When was that? That was like maybe 2011? When was that? 2012? When was that? I don't even make the most money in his family. Oh yeah. Vontae's perfect. And also it was also that also ruined Antonio Brown like that. 2016. Oh, sure, it was only 6 years ago. It was only 6 years ago. But like at the time, it was insane. But now you look back on it and you're like, well, shit, that actually probably ruined Antonio Brown's life. That ruined his life. I believe he got CTE from that. And ever since then, he acted out. He was the best wide receiver in the game at Pittsburgh. He was the best wide receiver in the game, and then he started acting out. Was a completely different guy. He wasn't. It's really actually sad when you look back at it. It is actually really sad when you look back at that moment and realise that Antonio Brown's career derailed from that moment. Or because of that dirty shit. Oh, wow! AJ played Cam Akers. Brother, you should never have been playing Cam Akers in this game. You should never have been playing Cam Akers come back from ACL in the first game. AJ, you still here, my guy? You got to learn a few things about fantasy, brother. You got to learn a few things about fantasy. You've also got Antonio Gibson, AJ. You know what, AJ? Hit me up. I'll give you a running back. But I am looking at Devontae Adams. But I'm happy to throw someone in. Will you do a Why I'm a Lions fan? Yeah, I'll do one. I kind of did one on BKRsport. There is actually kind of a video on BKRsport of me doing that, but in the same sense, I was also kind of confused about the Bears and the Lions, but I'm definitely a Lions fan. I can't change. It's too difficult. Even though I should be a Chicago Bears fan because I'm a Bulls fan, I'm a Blackhawks fan, I'm a Cubs fan. I was a Detroit Lions fan for all three of those. So it's too hard for me to switch and go for the Bears just because of the Chicago sports connection. But I did really want to, but it's just not in my ability. The only change that I could see in my foreseeable future is the Cats to the Suns, but that's because I'm from the Gold Coast here. But I still always love the Catters. But yeah, acquired wide receiver AJ Brown from Tennessee on first night of the NFL draft. What? I'm not even sure that was happening. I need Matt Gay to keep hitting field goals. Well, you got a good one. 57 yards is a good one. You can never change your team. I disagree. It depends on your... Firstly, also, like I tell this to all the people all the time. If you want to change and you do what you... If you're a bandwagoner, you do you. I don't care what you think. If I wanted to go for Collingwood tomorrow, or I wanted to go for Melbourne Storm, or I wanted to go for the Rams or Bills, I'd do that because I couldn't care less what you guys think. You know, if you guys enjoy my content, I appreciate that. But if I wanted to do something for me, I'm going to do something for me. I could not care less what anyone thinks about my choice in teams. So I say that to everyone all the time. However, I am a very loyal person, so I don't want to change teams. You know, I don't want to do that. However, I am also from the Gold Coast, and I would rather the Gold Coast be successful as a city than I would rather Geelong as a city be successful. So I am more proud of where I'm from than the historical support that I've had with a team like the Cats. So there is the opportunity there for me to switch. But I'll never dislike Geelong. It would always be probably supporting two teams, but it would just be I'd create content for the Sunnies. So there's different reasoning. But like I said, you know, if people don't like that, that's their problem. That's not my problem. Zenpai said it's going to be very strange seeing King Charles and all our dollars and cents. Not going to lie. We'll see how long we stay part of it. Dasmate says, kind of like me when the Rams and Chargers went to LA. Yeah, there's also that one. Like a lot of people from Oakland. Didn't actually transition to Las Vegas because they didn't like the change. Dasmate says, why are you a Cats fan from the Gold Coast? Because I never got into AFL as a young kid, and my mum started dating a guy from Geelong who was a Geelong fan. He was a passionate Geelong fan. He grew up in Geelong. I was a young bloke, and because of him, I became a Geelong fan. I didn't care about AFL until him, and then because I wanted a connection with him, I started to support the Cats, and ever since been gone for the Cats. And she's not even with him anymore. She's with a completely different guy who goes for the Lions. So, so there's definitely opportunity there. And like I said, it's not my problem if you don't like it. Not my problem. That's your problem, dude. Like that's the thing. Like, I did the thing that's best for my life and my support because, for example, right, no matter what, if your team is bad, no one will bat an eyelid. They'll talk shit to you. They'll shit talk you for being bad. If your team is good and you supported that team when they were bad, people will say you're a bandwagoner. And you'll be like, well, no, I wasn't. I was there. And they'll be like, no, you're a bandwagoner. You know why? Because they couldn't care less. They don't know you. They don't know you. So regardless if you're supporting a bad team or a good team, you will always be shit talk. No one will ever give you what you want. No one will ever, say what you need them to say. No matter what, regardless, you will have either someone talking shit because you're bad or someone talking shit because you're a bandwagoner. And it doesn't matter if you supported them when they were shit. They don't know that. You guys know that with me because I'm a content creator, but 99.9% of the world don't know and don't care that you are a fan of a good team because they believe that you're a bandwagoner for them. And that's the thing. That's the thing you got to realise. The sooner you quickly understand that people... And then I haven't even said it, I'm going for the Suns. I don't even know if I really want to, but overall I want the Gold Coast to be successful over Geelong. League Zone says, I became a Tennessee Titans fan in 2014. They're pretty good. They're not going to win, but they're pretty good. Dad says, I go for the Lions and Broncos because I'm from Brisbane. Good on you. I'm a Suns bandwagon. You are a Suns bandwagon. You are a Sunnies bandwagon. Can you bandwagon a country sport? I think it's pretty stupid if you do, Xavier. I think that you have to go for your country. This is what I hate about Fiji. When I go to Fiji, is that everyone either gets around like the Wallabies or the All Blacks. And the likes, there's all these other teams around the world they go for, and it's like, I get it when the FIFA World Cup is on, because not all teams are there, and not all teams are a realistic opportunity of doing it either. For Australia, for example, a lot of Australian fans are going to go for teams like Brazil or Argentina or even England. God help you if you do, Germany, all the good teams, because you at least have a chance, but they're still going to split Socceroos. It's just there's no chance that they win. That's the only one where I feel like you can do it, but in the same sense, I would still be Australia, but I don't mind saying, this is the team I prefer winning, and that would be the team that has the most Man City players. The most Man City players is one, and I think that would probably be, at this point, maybe Spain? No, Portugal? Who would be right now for Man City? I'm not in the Premier League mindset, I'm not too sure. It is half time, by the way, guys, we're just talking about whatever, so just shoot through whatever questions you have. If you're a dual citizenship senpai, then yeah. If you are a dual citizenship and you are Australian and English, feel free to go for both. Like, there's no problem with that because they're representing your country. That's very different. If you were born in America, you grew up in England, and you've lived in Australia for over 10 years, you go for whatever you want. Jason, shopping online on this channel. You could go for all three of those in America, England, and Australia. Nationalistic pride is very different to, city pride and regular season, sporting games. Toriano says, geez, no shopping online on this channel. I think best TV search by Google. Oh, okay, mate. I don't know what that means, but cool. We don't want England to win anything sport. That's you though. That's me as well, but I'm just saying there are people out there who would have them as a soft spot team because we are very closely connected. England and Australia have a really good rivalry in the sense that we don't really hate each other. It's more of a sport hate, but it's more of a I hate you during the game and then we're going to have a drink afterwards. I hate you during the game, but afterwards we're going to have a drink and we're going to get drunk. That's what is the difference between Australia and England and every other rivalry around the world. I think Canada and America might be very similar, but there's a lot more dislike between Canada and America than there is. I don't know. I don't think there's too much actual vitriol and true hate between England and Australia. It's just sport rivalry. Zabrad's there an NRL game in England this season? No. No, there isn't. Alright, here we go, guys. Second half is getting underway. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Boom, 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 boom. It's 10-10. Good game. Tie game right now. And the defense is what's brought the Rams back in the game. 6th season as Rams head coach. He's got a 5-0 record in something. I just missed it. Whatever. I also have very strong connections to Britain and Germany, but I still choose Australia since I was born there. Well, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I would still choose Australia over Fiji, but in the same sense, I get around Fiji. I'm always choosing Australia over the other team. I'm just saying when Australia's not playing, like the FIFA World Cup, I will go for the team that has the most Man City players. So let's have a look at this. What national team has most Manchester City players. I mean NFL. Yeah. I think there's 2 NFL games in London. I'm not even too sure. Maybe it's actually England. It could actually be England for the first time in a long time. Oh! Taking down the 10. So Power will get absolutely crunched there. The Rams start off with the ball. Val Miller. He's been having a good game here. Val Miller. Yeah, they have had their moments, actually. He's had his moments. He's been pushed off a couple of times, but he's also been able to get through a couple of times. That was a good sack. That was a really nice sack there by Von Miller originally. Who would win this game? It doesn't really matter to me, man. I'd rather the Bills, I guess, because I have Stephon Diggs, so the Bills winning would mean Stephon Diggs has a good game in my fantasy. I don't have anyone for the Rams. Darrell Henderson here for a nice little rush of 2 yards. I thought he was going to find a gap there, but he didn't. So it'll be a 2-yard gain there for Darrell Henderson. 14 minutes and 44 seconds to go here of the third quarter. Why do you go for the Drew then if he's put Australia with Fiji during the curious? Drew is in the national team. The Drew's not a national team. It's very different. It's completely and utterly separate. Drew is not a national team at all. Oh, Henderson with a nice little reception there. That'll be a 4-yard gain. AJ Ellis, why did you play Cam Akers? Why did you play Cam Akers coming in off an ACL injury? It makes no sense. Drew is nothing compared in regards to what you're referring to. League Zone says, thank God I didn't start Cam Akers. Well, it made no sense. He's coming off an ACL. Like, you have to wait. People got to realise this. Coming off an ACL, guys, you have to wait. You can't just play him. You've got to wait to see what they play like in the actual season before you go for it. So it's a good choice, League Zone. I was always, if I had Henderson, I always would have started Henderson over Akers in this first game. Always. Oh! Fumble! Oh, Stafford gets it up. He's going to get sacked. He's going to get sacked there. Lucky there that Stafford was able to pick that up before. But that will be 3 and out there. It'll be 4th down. So they have to hope the Rams defense gets them going again here. But I hope they don't. I hope that Stephon Diggs gets a couple of receptions here.
And we see him motor, chugga, motor.
But at least it's a good game here. At least it's a close game. At least there's no blowout. Alright, so from the 10-yard line, not a single bit of yardage gain there. And that's a good kick to about the 43. 43 here. Or 42, sorry. So it will be 13 minutes and 2 seconds to go here of the third quarter. And the Rams, they get stopped there. 3 and out. So the Bills come out now with Josh, your boy Allen. So who's your fantasy team, League? So if anyone's got a fantasy team here, let me know who you've got. I'd love to see who you're high on this year. And I'll respond if I think that you're a Muppet. Which I probably do think you are. I probably do think you are a bit of a Muppet. Also, if you're American and you kind of want to get into another sport, we have Rugby League on tonight. Now, Rugby League's in the finals. It's going to be an absolutely incredible game tonight between the Penrith Panthers and the Parramatta Eels. If you are interested, we do have our other channel, BKRsport, which is in the description, which is our Australian channel, and it's going to be absolutely wild. So definitely tune in for that one. It will be a tough time for you, though. So if you're a night owl, I think it'll be on about maybe... it depends where you are. In Chicago, I think it'll be like 2 a.m., 1 a.m. In New York, it'll probably be about 3, 4. But in LA, it'll likely be like 11, 12. Daz Mace is the whole Pats team. You're an idiot. You are an idiot. I was trying to figure out what you were talking about for a second then, but now I realise he's an idiot. He is. He is. Daz mate. You Muppet. You're the biggest Muppet that ever did Muppet. Sorry. Not sorry. You are. Because you're going to lose that fantasy. You are going to lose. I wonder if people do that, though. Like, if they're so obsessed with their team that they pick their entire... I hope you're not a Lions fan if you do that. At least you'll get DeAndre Swift, I guess. But, I wouldn't want to be a Lions fan like myself and picking our entire fantasy team. I wouldn't want to pick... At least the Jets have something interesting in Breece Hall. But who would be a team who's not good that still has some good options? Panthers? Yeah, Carolina Panthers with Christian McCaffrey. You might get some points from Baker Mayfield. Talking says, there's BKRsport Australia. If you are American, there's the BKRsport Australia link. Get around it. Subscribe and welcome. We will be going tonight. I'm actually really excited for tonight. It's going to be a huge, huge night. And tomorrow is a big day. Gee whiz. A knockout Raiders Storm game, plus also Sharkies and Cowboys in a sold-out Shark Park. I was talking to my boy Aaron Booth. Aaron Booth used to play for the Titans. Well, does play for the Titans. He just did his ACL. He did a lot of injuries this year. He's had that Melbourne game. He did around his knee area. He's actually heading down for it, and it's going to be huge. Leagues versus Lamar. I like Lamar this year. I like Lamar with bounce back. Eckler, I'm a bit up and down with, but the Chargers offense is very high-powered. James Conner. Oh, he's injury-prone, man. Tyreek Hill, tentative and hesitant, can be big, but also can be a bit wary of Miami this year with Tua Tagovailoa. So 1 second here, first down, and they'll give it off to Singletary. Good play! Oh, he was so close to breaking off there. It'll be an 11-yard rush there for Devin Singletary. I thought he was away. Your TV sucks. Your TV sucks so bad, NFL. Screw your TV. Your TV sucks. What did Jazz just say? But yeah, Hill is a debatable one, but I think Hill could still bang. Pitts, I actually think Pitts is a bit overrated this year because I think the Falcons' offense is going to be so poor, but he will get a lot of the passes, but he'll be poor. First and 10 here, and it's going to be a rush by Singletary for a yard gain. That was not good at all. I've got AJ Dillon in league zone. I think AJ Dillon actually could get more points this year than Aaron Jones. Sue me for thinking it. I'm taking AJ Dillon to surprise everyone. I think Aaron Jones will see him get moved in and out, and we do see that the Packers do enjoy utilising both of them in roles, and also sometimes we'll actually see them give more of the ball to AJ Dillon. So they do, give Aaron Jones his breaks. Daniel Carlson and Eagles defense, yeah. So I'm looking forward to AJ Dillon this year at the Packers. Gaspy, you're back, mate. Sorry. Well, I think you timed him out, so we'll see him soon. Oh, no, you hit it. Oh, you hit the wrong one, that's why. And the Bills hit Josh Allen with this nice little scoot. Oh, 2 yards. Short. So it'll be 3rd and 2 here. That was a nice little scoot rush there from Josh Allen, but he will not get the first down. So nice little scoot, though. It was a nice little scooty McScoot. Nice little scooty McScoot. I've got to charge my phone here. Alright, so 3rd and 2 here for the Bills. 3rd and 2 here for the Bills. Ow! I just hit my chin on the table. I'm trying to charge my phone. Here. So 3rd and 2, 10 minutes 55 to go here, 3rd quarter. And there's going to be a flag here. I think there's going to be a flag on the defense. False start on Aaron Donald. Yikes, that's a big false start there. That's going to give a first down straight to the Bills. No, on Saffold, sorry, not on... Oh, it's false start on the Bills. I'm sorry, I'm all under shot. I thought it was I don't know why I thought it was Aaron Donald for a second there. Maybe because I'm drunk. I'm not drunk because it's only 12 p.m. in the day, but maybe. Maybe. All right, so 3rd and 7 now, so that'll help the defense, absolutely. Bills at the 43, 3rd and 7, Allen with the scoot! He will get there! First down. I don't know why he held the ball back out so far. He nearly didn't get there because of the way that he was holding that ball. So that'll be an 11-yard rush there. Or 9, maybe 9-yard rush there for Josh Allen. That was a nice little 8-9-yard rush. Just easy right on through there. The way he held that ball, though, is what nearly screwed him. It's just to separate them, Jasper. It's just to separate who they are and what they are. It's just like asking why are the rugby league ones. So 1st and 10 here. It's not the same, but similar. And they will dump it off. Singletary with a nice little 11-yard gain. Gee, Singletary's having a good second half. 13-yard gain, I'd say, actually. Roger Saffold, Titans legend. But that's going to be a 13-yard gain of Singletary. And Singletary's had some good rushes here in this 3rd quarter. He's had some good rushes here in the 3rd quarter. Singletary, 2021, had 188 rushes for 870 yards, 4.6 on average, and 7 touchdowns. All right, 22 yards out here. So 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line on the Rams side of the field. And the Bills will pass this one. Josh Allen underneath quickly there. to Stephon Diggs. Go, Diggs. Oh, nice little 6-yard gain, though. Come on, fantasy. 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 Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs. Come on, fantasy. 10-10 with 9 minutes and 7 seconds to go. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Nice little step around there. A touchdown for Diggs would just be incredible. In these streams, guys, I will give you a play-by-play, but I'm also going to be supporting my fantasy team, obviously. So you will have to celebrate with me. Josh Allen looks out. He gives it off for the screen. Underneath Singletary will get the first down, maybe more. He will get about 4 or 5 yards extra. So it'll be 1st and 10 here inside the 10. It'll be 8 yards out. So it will be 1st and goal here, about 8 yards out. It's a nice play there. Singletary's having an absolutely phenomenal drive here. Absolutely phenomenal drive. I think he's had about maybe 30 rushing yards and also maybe 2 receptions for maybe about 12, 13 yards. He's having a phenomenal drive here. Alright, so 1st and goal here at the 7.5, 8. Josh Allen, he goes underneath, touchdown! Isaiah McKenzie for the Bills. Touchdown! This Bills offense is going to be good this year if they can figure out those interceptions before and also figure out those fumbles that they've had. But Isaiah McKenzie and also Gabe Davis have scored, and Stephon Diggs has got about 7 receptions. They're just finding a way here, the Bills. They're just finding a way. But that was so easy. That Rams defense was super, super poor. Super, super poor. League Zone says no. It happened, mate. It did happen. It did happen. So it should be 17-10 here, and it will be 17-10. Count that shit, baby. Count that shit, baby. 17-10 into the Rams. Third quarter, 7 minutes and a half to go. So let's see the Rams come back out onto the ball here. Let's go have a look at some of these stats. Let's go have a look at some of these stats here. Bang, bang, bang. So stats in today's game so far. We have got Josh Allen throwing for 175 yards, 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions with a 20 for 23 completion to attempts. Devin Singletary, 44 yards rushing. Josh Allen, 22 yards rushing. But Singletary is 44 in 7 receptions. Or 7 runs. Josh Allen is 22 yards through 3 runs. Zach Moss, 4 yards in 2 runs. You don't want Zach Moss there. But in the receiving game, Zach Moss is actually the second highest targeted. Zach Moss has 4 receptions for 16 yards. Stephon Diggs, the highest targeted, with 7 receptions for 69 yards. Devin Singletary, 2 receptions for 14 yards. Gabe Davis, 3 receptions, 41 yards, and a touchdown. We've got Isaiah McKenzie there with 2 receptions, 19 yards, and a touchdown, which he just scored, obviously. Jamison Crowder there with 11 yards and with 1 reception, and Dawson Knox with the 1 reception for 5 yards. Moving over to the Rams now, and the Rams, Matty Stafford is not even at 100 yards just yet. He's at 99 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 14 through 18. Geez, that's disappointing so far there. Only 99 yards for Matty Stafford. Darrell Henderson, 35 yards on 8 receiving rushes. Brandon Powell with 3 yards from 1, Stafford 2 from 1, and Cam Akers 2 from 0. 0 from 2. Darrell Henderson here. He's got 2 receptions for 5 yards. Cooper Kupp, 8 receptions, 56 yards, and 1 touchdown. Jeez, he's having a game. It's not even an extra special game. It's not even something extra special. It's just a good game for Cooper Kupp. Ben Skowronek with 2 receptions for 16 yards. Allen Robinson, 1 reception, 12 yards. I'm kind of glad I didn't pick him up. But you watch him score a touchdown now. Tyler Higbee, 1 reception for 10 yards. And then Tutu Atwell will not have anything there. And Leonard Floyd will have had one fumble recovery. Who fumbled it for... Who was the fumbler? Who was the fumbler for the Rams? Was it the Rams or was it the Bills who fumbled it? Oh, that's right, James Cook. James Cook fumbled it, didn't he? Yeah. Yeah, he did. So that's the tell-of-tape right now, baby. That's the tell-of-tape. But it's going to be the Rams who get this ball back here. Can't let Allen get fantasy points. I'm not playing Allen in fantasy, so I don't really mind. I don't have... who am I going up against? In fantasy this week, who have I got to look out for? In fantasy, I've got to look out for Kyler Murray against the Kansas City Chiefs. I think it is. Yes, against the Kansas City Chiefs. I've got Mahomes, so it's going to be quarterback on quarterback in that one as well, though. Yeah, it's going to be quarterback on quarterback as well in that one. Alright, so Matty Stafford coming back out of the field here. Don't forget, guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. We'll be crunching on the NFL season this year, don't you worry. Don't you worry. Matty Stafford's just a beautiful man. He's just a beautiful man, isn't he? You can't complain with him. Yeah, cannot complain with him. Alright, so, at the 25. Matt Stafford at the helm. Looks like a play action. Is a play action. Is a play action. Matty Stafford out to the right hand side. Rolls it, rushes, and will get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe no, he'll lose a yard. He will lose a yard there. Or lose a half a yard. So he effectively got back to the line of scrimmage there, but I think he could have thrown that. Robinson looks like he's open. See, I told you, Allen Robinson could have had a big play there. Yeah, he could have hit Allen Robinson. In the middle of the field, Allen Robinson was open, but he couldn't find him. It was cut down pretty quickly there, but in the middle he had an opportunity for Allen Robinson. 24 yards out to get sacked again. Oh! Stafford, deep ball! Good pass! Is that Higbee? No, it's Cooper Kupp again. Oh my God. Thank God I'm not going up against Cooper Kupp in this game. Thank God I'm not going up against Cooper Kupp in this game. He has got 9 receptions for about 80 yards and a touchdown. Boy, oh boy. Just look at that. Just easy. He's just too easy there to get away for a freebie. 7 minutes and 4 seconds to go here, third quarter at the 48. And Stafford fakes that one off again. Deep ball coming up. No, he goes short. He goes short there for Darrell Henderson, and he gets 10 yards. He gets 10 yards. It's a good game, though. It's a very interesting game, this one. The Rams still holding on to you, and they're still showing they can stay in this game. It is in Los Angeles. You're never going to expect them to get slapped too early. So what, you have Cooper Kupp, do you, League Zone? Do you have Kupp? Did you put your team before? Oh, yeah, no, you don't have Kupp. Oh, you're just happy for Kupp. I thought you were happy. I thought you had Kupp. So 6 minutes, 25 to go here, third quarter. I think they're going to rush this. I think they'll run this through Henderson. And they'll run it out right. And that's exactly what they do. They go out right and it'll be cut off pretty quickly. So they knew it, I knew it, everyone knew it. Why don't you not do that in future, Rams? Why don't you not do that in future? Because I called that. So if I can call that, that means that the Bills will be able to call that. I would love a Matt McGay field goal. I could see a touchdown coming up here for the Rams. I can see this being a bit of a shootout for me. Not a shootout, actually, because the defense has been too good. Here, Stafford drops back, deep ball, sack! That is made. Von Miller, boom, boom, bang, bang, bing, bong, bing, bong, bang. Sack. Von Miller breaks away. He cuts out the right-hand side. That was too easy. Gets around the centre. That was poor. So 3rd and 18 here at the 50. Stafford drops back. Goes the deep ball. No one's there, though. No one's there. 5 minutes, 18 to go, and they'll be 4th and 18. They will be punting this one away. They will punt this bad boy away. Matty Stafford is... Who has he got for that deep ball now? So, you need Allen Robinson to get down there. Like, who's meant to be that deep ball guy this year from? Von Miller is cooking. Yeah, it's 2 sacks from today. He had 2 or 3 sacks from today. I think 2. Could be 3 though. Maybe 2. And he will boot that one away here to about the 10. I think that's a safe catch. It will be a safe catch. A fair catch there. So it will be the Bills come back out here. Stephon Diggs with 7 receptions in this game. And about 80 yards. 7 receptions, 60 yards or 80 yards, something around similar. We wait here for the Bills to come back out here. And I kind of don't want them to score here, because they score here is probably nearly game. I don't know if the Rams would come back from 2 touchdowns to get down against the Bills. Especially with the fact the Bills doing pretty well here on the old defense in Von Miller. He's not letting Matty Staff to get too much time to get cooking, you know. He's not letting them get too much time to get cooking. Actually, let's go have a look at the Cubbies play today. How did the Cubbies do? How did the Cubs play today? The Cubbies, definitely didn't play today. Definitely, bro, we were up 2-0. We're up 2-0. 2-0 in the 6th, and then in the 7th it went 2-1, and then we made it 3-1 in the 8th. No, it was 2-2, and then we led 3-2, and then the top of the 9th, they got... Unbelievable, eh? Unbelievable. They got 2 runs in the top of the 9th. I blame Daz, mate, for that. That's really infuriating. That's really infuriating, that. 57 and 80 season. Yikes, it's been a tough year, eh? 57 and 80 to 416. And we're third in our division with a 57 and 80 record. Pirates at 50 and 86 and the Reds at 55 and 80. And then you get teams like the Dodgers at 94 and 42. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. Dodgers at 94 and 52. Cardinals at 81 and 57. I swear to God, just not the Cardinals. I don't care. Cardinals or Brewers, don't let them win, please. The Angels don't play much either. They play alright. You still got a better record than us, mate. 60 and 77. It's not too far off, though. It's just 3 games extra you've won, but we're not too far off from each other, Jazz. We're not too far off from each other. Well, last 10 we've won 2 and lost 8. Unbelievable. It's not Dasmate's fault, it's Milford's fault. This one actually is Dasmate's fault, Alex, unfortunately. Unfortunately, this one is actually Dasmate's fault, yeah. Alright, so it must have been an ad timeout. Must have been a broadcasting timeout there. Alright, so what do the Bills do here? Get the ball to Stephon Diggs for a nice little 60-yard TD, baby. Boom, 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 boom. I see it. I feel it. I know it. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It is happening. Alright, so Bills here at the 11. 1st and 10. Surely they give this off for a rush here. Oh, flag. I think that's going to be a false start. Yep, 79 offense. First down, so they'll be at the 5-yard line now. Be first and 15? Brown with the flag. So if they're going to be at the 6, we should be at least over 500. No, you're not.
Well, you're definitely not, though. You're definitely not.
You know what I'm saying? You know how I said not? It means no. 6 yards out, 1st and 15. And Josh Allen will run it for a gain of about 7, 8. Maybe an 8-yard gain there. So it should be 2nd and maybe 7. I think 2nd and 7 here, if I'm not mistaken. That was a good little run there from Josh Allen to get out of trouble. He definitely wanted to pass it, though. So 2nd and 7 here. I'm like a machine. I'm like a machine calling this place. He's like a machine. 4 minutes 40 to go here, 3rd quarter. Diggs come off the field. Wait, get Diggs off the field. Trubisky's fault. It's a good shout too, to be honest with you. So 2nd and 7 here for the Bills. And they're going to give this one off here. Zach Moss! Oh, first down! Zach Moss. That's going to be a good rush there for a 7-yard gain. Zach Moss gets it for the first down. Yeah, Zach Moss is that was a nice run, That was a nice run, By the way, guys, if you want a piece of advice in regards to fantasy this week, if you've got the extra space, bring in Paris Campbell. I'm feeling Paris Campbell to be that second guy with Michael Pittman. And I can definitely see Paris Campbell getting a lot of targets there at the Colts as well. So if you want an extra potential there off the waivers, Paris Campbell, pick him up. Josh Allen flicks it out back for... Is that Moss? I'm not even too sure. Yeah, it was Zach Moss. Damn, surely we can all agree that Nick Foles is a Muppet. Hey, that's a... he's got his own Super Bowl ring, that guy. 3.5 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Can we get the ball to Stephon Diggs, please? It's been too long. I know we got a reception in the last drive, but I'd like another one, please. Please, would be nice. It would be very nice. It Would be very, very nice. Another reception here. So Bills at the 21. And Allen steps back. Up the field. And that will be... Is that Gabe Davis? No, it's Jamison Crowder. Jamison Crowder there for an 11-yard gain. So 1st and 10 now at the 43-yard line, I think it is. That was a good play there for Jamison Crowder. Used to play for the New York Jets, obviously. Was he also... Where did Jamison Crowder also play? He was definitely the Jets, but where else did Jamison Crowder play for? So 1st and 10 now. Josh Allen, 21 for 24, 186 yards, 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions this game. They've got Diggs out one-on-one at the right-hand side here. Diggs one-on-one right-hand side. Josh Allen will give it off for the run. No, Zach Moss will go for the 1-yard play. You have the one-on-one with Diggs out right. Go for the one-on-one play, Joshy boy. Go for the one-on-one play there. Change the play. Diggs one-on-one. He's got him. He's got him gone. Got him gone. Got him gone. So 2 minutes left of the third quarter now. 2nd and 9. Oh, won't you give the ball to Stephon Diggs? The ball to Stephon Diggs. He's in the slot here too. 1:45 to go. 2nd and 9. And underneath there for... That's going to be... Is that Crowder again? Oh, it's Moss, is it? Yeah, it is Moss again. Zach Moss, another reception. Zach Moss is picking up fantasy points. I don't have him. But Zach Moss is picking up fantasy points, yeah? There's an injury for the Bills. So it'll be a bit of an injury timeout, guys. Hit that thumbs up button, then subscribe. Give me 1 second here. And we are back. So I'm thinking next week we're going to have some videos like a tier maker of love, like, hate in NFL. Obviously, you guys know those videos from the BKRsport one. We have the love, like, hate, so I'll tell you who I love, obviously. You all know who it's going to be, who I like and who I dislike, who I don't mind, who I hate. We'll go through all the NFL teams, plus we'll do a baseball one, plus we'll do a basketball one. Yeah, we'll do some videos like that. And I want to do some stadium team makers. So I want to do like every Sunday for us in Australia. I want to do a sniffing highlights again. Yeah, sniffing highlights, mate. Got it right here. 2 highlighters now, eh? You know, 1 for now and 1 for later. Huh? Now we're talking. Nick Foles is sexy, League Zone says. Something wrong with you. There's definitely something wrong with you. Crazy Stilson, how long does an NFL match go for? Usually about 2.5 to 3 hours. Anywhere between. So NRL, AFL, they go for about less than 2, about 1 hour and 50. NFL is anywhere between 2.5 and 3. It all depends on timeouts used. It all depends on the way the game plays. So if there's a lot of incompletions, the game will go longer. If there's a lot of completions, the game will go shorter because when there's an incompletion thrown, which means the pass isn't caught and it's dropped or it's gone over the sideline or it hits the grass, then the clock stops. But if the pass is caught, the clock keeps running. And then there could be timeouts. It could be the way the quarterbacks play. Are the quarterbacks in the team going to play a slow offensive style or a fast offensive style? The faster it goes, obviously the faster the game. But sometimes you'll see teams really slow it down. But then if you see teams running the ball a lot, that's because they want the game to continuously play. So you've got to remember with American sports, man, they're all very strategical. It's very different. This is why I say it all the time. North America, as in Canada and America, they love strategy, tricking the opponent, lying to the opponent, and being the more tactical. That's what Americans and North Americans all like as a sport, right? You go to Europe, it's all about being the beautiful game, the elegant game. We like to watch the aesthetically pleasing game. You know, see, I'm speaking like an Italian right now. And then you go to South America, they just want craziness. They just want goals. They just want bang, 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 bang. That's South America for you. Then you go to the Asia region, which is India, China, and the likes. They love accuracy. Cricket and also ping pong, the likes. It's all about accuracy. Chess, those smart kind of games. 1 second here underneath there too. And that's going to be Jamison Crowder again for a first down for the Bills. First down for the Bills, Jamison Crowder again. You got India, the Asian region, and they're all about accuracy. You get to the Southern Hemisphere in Australia, New Zealand, the islands, as in Papua New Guinea, Fiji, Samoa, Tonga, Cook Islands, the likes, New Zealand, Australia, We're all about being the tougher guy, right? The bigger guy. We want to see guys just absolutely smash people. Exactly right, basically. We like to smash people. It's all about being the tougher bloke, right? So that's what people down here like. So if you look at all the different places, that's where that's why those sports are the bigger. That's why Americans don't mind Australia in rugby league and AFL, because we just absolutely smack it. They don't mind it. But it's going to be Josh Allen underneath there for, I think, Dawson Knox. It is Dawson Knox. It's not going to be complete, though. So it'll be second down. Second down to 5. Sorry, second down to 10. I was intended for Dawson Knox here. I'm going to ask you guys a fantasy question. Anyone who does fantasy, do you think that there's bother? So I have Dallas Goedert as my fantasy tight end. Do you think I should bother? I have Dalvin Cook and I have Dallas Goedert. No, sorry, I have Dalvin Cook and obviously he can be injured, but obviously sometimes you want to have that cuff for Alexander Mattison. We have a really short bench league. Would you bother have Dawson Knox as a bench rotation alongside Dallas Goedert, or when the bye week comes around, would you just use Dallas Goedert to the bye and then go to the waiver wire? You can drop Madison for that week and then bring back Madison after that week. Because if Dalvin Cook gets injured, then you're kind of screwed, because it's a running back one taken off the board there, and also somebody else has already picked up Madison. So do you think that I should stash Madison on my bench there, or do you think that I should keep Dawson Knox there? Because I can't afford both, because I've got George Pickens there. I'm not going to get rid of him. From Pittsburgh, I've got Russell Wilson as a backup quarterback, and he's too good of a backup quarterback to not have there, and to allow somebody else to take him. And yeah, I've got a few good players there that I don't want to get rid of. So it comes down to whether I keep Dawson Knox or not. What would you guys do if you're in my fantasy position? So 33 seconds to go here of the third quarter. It's 2nd and 10 for the Bills. 2nd and 10. But I'm pretty happy with Dallas Goedert. It just comes down if he gets injured. But if he gets injured, it's like, I probably think that people are going to pick up Dawson Knox. People won't pick up Dawson Knox from the waivers anyway. So I probably could leave that. And they're going to give it off. Allen's going to keep it, and he'll go for about 3. It'll be 3rd and 7, I'd say. He's going to keep Knox. But why, though? But why is my question. I've got Dallas Goedert. I'm not playing Dawson Knox this week, and I don't plan to play Dawson Knox until the bye rounds. Do you really believe that anyone's going to pick up Dawson Knox? Do you really believe people will pick up Dawson Knox from the waiver wire? When you've got, I don't know. Because I got Dawson Knox very late, which means no one was really interested in him in the first place. I think I would rather the safety netting of knowing if Cook gets hurt, I still have the running back one for, the number one running back at Minnesota. But guys, third quarter there. Third quarter is over. It is 17-10. The Bills still got 1 quarter to go here. Let's go and hit that thumbs up button. Bang, bang. Subscribe if you are new around here. We're going to be here every single day for the NFL. NBA and baseball. Depends on injuries. Yes, League Zone, but you've also got to remember that if Cook gets injured and I don't have Madison at that time, everyone's going to go hard for Madison, right? Everyone on the waiver wire will go hard for Madison. But you're only going to get him if you're the worst player in the league. So if you're in pick number 10 or 12, depending on if you're a 12-man or a 10-man league, if you're the worst man in the league, you'll get Madison, and that'll help you out gigantically. So if I waited too long and Cook got injured or Cook got rested and I don't have Madison, I'm not probably going to get him, because I believe my team is one of the better teams in the league. I think everyone does, but I believe we've got a really good team. So it would be me risking the health of Dalvin Cook is my question mark there. Because there's no way that I believe I get him if Cook gets injured and then everyone goes hard for Alexander Mattison. And Cook's got an injury history. And Cook also has a resting history. But then again, they won't have to use him as much this year in the running game, I don't believe, because they'll actually use him quite a bit in the running game, because there'll be such a good passing game in Adam Thielen and also Justin Jefferson. Actually, let's go have a look at the Minnesota Vikings depth chart here. Let's go have a look at the Minnesota Vikings depth chart while it is 3-quarter time. Minnesota Vikings depth chart. So the wide receiver 1 is going to be Justin Jefferson. Wide receiver 2 will be Adam Thielen. And then who's going to be after that? No, that's the wrong website to go on. I want to go onto ESPN.com here. I wonder if we have any Vikings fans on this channel. I wonder if we do. So Jefferson, KJ Osborne's the third wide receiver there. All right. So they've got Dalvin Cook, Alexander Mattison, Kene Kwangwu, and Ty Chandler as the depth chart there for the running backs. Nick Mullins is the second quarterback to Kirk Cousins. You know, if I didn't have the chance to pick up Russell Wilson, I would have picked up Kirk Cousins on fantasy, by the way. But I have Patty Mahomes, Russell Wilson, so I've got no problem there. Their Titans, Irv Smith Jr. I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting to see how the Vikings go this year. I haven't having a big year, but their offense is going to be so improved. That's why I reached for Dalvin Cook. That's why I reached for the safety name Dalvin Cook. Alright, guys, here we go. Fourth quarter, 3rd and 7 here for the Buffalo Bills at their own 47-yard line. Like I said, hit that big old red subscribe button if you are new around here. But Josh Allen drops back here. Where's he looking? Where's his eyes? He goes deep. He goes deep. He goes deep for Davis. Gabe Davis at the 5. Oh, it's a huge play by Gabe Davis. That's a huge play by Gabe Davis to the 5-yard line. And the Bills are in the red zone. That is a big throw there by Josh Allen. Gabe Davis breaks down the field. And look at that. Ah, too easy. Too easy. So that'll be a, what is that, 65-yard play? And AJ Ellis in our fantasy team is not playing Davis. He's on the bench. AJ, you Muppet man. 6 yards out here, and they will... Allen will rush. No, crunching the tackle there, 4 yards out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line. What a massive play that was, though. That was a huge pass there. That's a nice hat there for the Rams. That was nice. He tried to dive at the top there, but absolutely got crunched in the tackle. So 4 yards out now. Dear me, AJ. AJ Ellis decided to put Gabe Davis on his bench. It makes no sense to me. You got slap. At the 4-yard line, Josh Allen again! Oh, I thought Diggs was going to have the touchdown, lads. Oh, heartbreaking. That was my Diggs touchdown on fantasy. You're joking. There it is. There was the one. That was my Diggs fantasy touchdown. Oh, I thought he had him. Oh, I should have caught that. That should have been points for my fantasy right there. Who's he starting? I'll tell you in a sec. That's painful. So 4 yards out now, 3rd and goal at the 4-yard line. And Stafford, step back. Rushes himself. Allen, touchdown! Josh Allen. League zones, not happy. Touchdown, Josh Allen there. It'll be 23-10 with the kick to come. Alright, so let's go have a look at who he is starting. Oh, jeez. He's got Josh Allen on 19.72, but he's going to get some more points right now. Oh, no, sorry. He hasn't been given the points yet. So, good luck to Central Thunder. Good luck, Central Thunder. So who does he have playing here? AJ Ellis. So he has, instead of Gabe Davis, he started Devonta Adams and Mike Evans. It makes sense, but in the same sense, his flex is Mike Williams, which makes sense, and Antonio Gibson. I would have played Antonio Gibson over Akers. So he's played Akers. I would have put Antonio Gibson as the running back 2 behind Najee Harris for him. And then I would put Gabe Davis into the flex. But that's really annoying because I should have had easy points there with Diggs. I should have had an easy touchdown there with Diggs, but he dropped the ball. So Gabe Davis is currently on 19.3 points, which is quite mad. All right, that's so frustrating. That would have taken him over 20 points as well. And now he's not. He probably won't even get another opportunity unless the Rams score again, because they're going to run the ball at heap here now. The Bills. Give me 1 sec, guys. Oh, by the way, I'm actually. Oh, nothing will change for you guys. But I'm actually moving to a bigger room. I don't know if things will change here. I might have more space to do activities. More. I'm in a really small space here. But I'm moving to a pretty big room in the next couple of days, so I'll have more space to get angry and walk away. Here, when I get angry in like NRL streams and whatnot, I have to stand up like this because there's a table right here, and the wall is right here, obviously. And I had to like get angry, but like do it in a real specific way, like a real specific way. I have to get up and walk around like this. Over there, I just get up and walk. I just get up and run. Get up and run. So much space for activities. So much space for activities, son. All right, let's get this up here. Let's get this up. Bang. I'm so keen for tonight, though. You NRL fans, get ready. Get ready. I wonder if we, because we had someone say go Lions before. I wonder if we now have a Lions fan on the channel. It'd be good. Good to see somebody who's not just me. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Obviously, this is our first NFL stream of the season, so I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you are enjoying it. We will improve. I think this is the first kind of draft I've done here with this. I will adjust this throughout the season, to be honest with you. I will adjust this. I'll make it look better. Plus, also, on the streams this weekend. Oh, true. I only put the Panthers vs Eagles. Oh, no, I didn't. Roosters, Rabbits. I did it in the wrong order, though. I did do it in the wrong order. Yeah, it's in the wrong order. But I've got to put the NFL streams this weekend. Lucky I didn't do any of the Premier League stream thumbnails just yet, because obviously they're not happening. More space to a push-up stream. Not more space to do a push-up stream, Alex. No. Not more space for that. Not more space for that. Alright, so there we go. The kickoff for the Bills has been made. And the Rams Powell will bring it out to about the 21-yard line. About 21 yards out here. So 13 minutes and 23 seconds to go here. Oh, I can't believe Diggs dropped that catch. Oh, he did Des Bryant. That's going to hurt the feelings of a lot of people in chat. Oh, he did a Des Bryant. He dropped the catch. I know he caught that, but still. Alright, so it's going to be Rams here. I kind of like the Rams to score here to make it an interesting game still. I would kind of like the Rams to score here to make it an interesting game. So at the 22-yard line here. At the 22-yard line. And he'll go out to the left-hand side here and he'll find Powell for a 10-yard gain. So it'll be first and 10 here. Be first and 10. Let's go like that. And we'll go like that. That's actually good. I want Gabe Davis to be good this year so that Stephon Diggs has people looking away from him. I do. Diggs had a very good first half, but hasn't really seen too much in the second. 13 minutes to go here of the fourth. Stafford throws backwards there, and they will get to the line of scrimmage. Lucky there was a good step. It was a really nice cut there by Cam Akers. At least he'll get back to the line of scrimmage there. I feel sorry for anyone who played Cam Akers in fantasy this week. I do. I feel sorry for you. Because you made a bad play. And you've been punished for it. Alright, Matty Stafford. Oh, it's frozen. Cooper Kupp will get a reception there. So he'll only get to the... He'll get to... Oh. Everything's frozen here. Oh, we're back. Oh, everything just froze. Alright, I have to refresh the stream. I had to refresh the stream. I don't know what happened then. My whole computer just froze. So I think we're alright now, are we? I think we're alright now. I hope we are. Should be coming back on anyway. It should be coming back on anyway any moment now. So I'm just looking at my phone to see when we do come back on there. Yeah, okay, we're back. We're back-ish. Yep. We're back-ish. From live. Alright, so I think that was only about a one yard gain. Stafford got pumped. I haven't seen it yet because obviously I think... Okay, 3rd and 3 here. And Stafford throws it left hand side. It's a good throw. First down. Like I said, AJ Dillon. Well, I would have always told you AJ Dillon over Cam Akers. There's no way you wouldn't play AJ Dillon against... there's no way you wouldn't play AJ Dillon against the Minnesota Vikings defense. Like, I could go Amari Cooper at the Browns against the Panthers, but he's got Jacoby Brissett. He's having a right, Kevin Blenders. I'm at SoFi. I know Alex is a bit silly there. And Stafford deep ball! Picked off! Bills! Picked off! Got it at the 40. That should be the game, that. Picked off by the Bills! Woo! That's a huge pick off there. And you would assume that the Bills should be able to hold this one out from here. Oh, that's a deflection into Poyer's hand. League Zone says pick. That was a pick, baby. So the Bills will get the ball back. Give the ball to Stephon Diggs, please. Please. Give the ball to Stephon Diggs. Grab my fantasy. Daz, mate, your fantasy would be popping off right now. Bills' defense in fantasy would be popping off, son. Popping off. They've had one interception, and I think they've had like 5 or 6 sacks. Sorry, they've had 2 interceptions and 5 or 6 sacks, maybe. They've had a lot of, they've been getting a lot of points in fantasy, the old Buffalo Bills defense, yeah. May Stafford wouldn't be getting too many. Josh Allen probably saved himself with that rushing touchdown that he just got. So yeah, no, it would be good for your fantasy team. I'm just kind of disappointed. Stephon Diggs had a really good first half, but he just hasn't been needed in the second half. That's why I guess for me, I needed the Rams to stick in this game, and they haven't. And he still might get 1 or 2 more catches. He still might get maybe one more catch. They don't need to throw the ball though. They can just rush the ball now. They can just rush the ball, being up 2 touchdowns. But the Rams have been very disappointing today. I'm not going to lie. The Rams have been pretty disappointing. Zach Lamaster says we need a long TB, a Tyler Bass field goal. Well, it's the Bills' ball, Zach. It's the Bills' ball here. So the Bills' ball. Oh, what, have you got Tyler Bass in fantasy, do you? Is that what you're saying? Have you got Bass in your fantasy, do you? It's Bills' ball here. Let's see how it goes. But I'm pretty certain it's done here. They just need to rush the ball, get it into. If they get into field goal range and they get up by 3 scores, then yeah, the Rams won't be coming back here. Or are you simply a fan, Zach? But all right, come on, Josh, your boy Allen. I'll tell you who I have been impressed with today from the Bills. I would say Singletary has been decent in the running game, but I would say that the main guy in regards to the main guy you'd be looking at in fantasy, Zach Moss, he's getting quite a few receptions. He's been dinked off about maybe 5 or 6 times now for receptions, and has been running a bit as well. James Cook came in and fumbled the ball immediately. Has not been getting a look in. Devin Singletary has been running the ball quite a bit, but he hasn't been going crazy. He had a couple of receptions, but Zach Moss has been getting the nice little dink-offs. Obviously in the receiving game, Gabe Davis had a big game. Hasn't been targeted or gotten as many receptions as Stephon Diggs, but has been getting the good long plays. Zach says Tyler Bass is going to be my MVP in fantasy this year. Good luck, Zach. Good luck. The old Tyler Bass. So 11 minutes to go here, 4th quarter. Buffalo with the ball at their own 40, and they're going to pass this one. Josh Allen looking deep. He goes to Zach Moss again. See what I told you? There's Zach Moss again. See what I said? About 10 minutes ago now. Guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for new. Around him. But that's a nice little dink off there again from Stafford, and just finding... from Josh Allen. And you're definitely going to appreciate that. Yeah, he's got the good pass there to Cooper Kupp, but unfortunately Cooper Kupp just couldn't grab that one down, and Stafford will be classed with the interception there. So he's 2nd and 9 now for the Bills. They do need to at least soak up some time. So you'd definitely be thinking you're going to... And they will not pass that. Josh Allen will go for a rush, and Josh Allen will get crunched around the 46. I'm actually kind of confused by this. You need to be still taking some more time off the clock. If you give the ball straight back to the Bills right now, then you're opening the Rams opportunity. Sorry, if the Bills give the ball straight back to the Rams right now, they're giving the opportunity back to them. It's a bit silly. They need to complete this. Jordan Clarkson to the Bucks, apparently. Is that true, Gamble? Yikes. Jordan Clarkson to the Bucks is a big trade for them. That really does help them out. Zach Must, is he from Australia? I am, mate. I am from the Gold Coast in Australia. Whereabouts are you from in America, Zach? 9 minutes 37 to go here, 4th quarter. Buffalo at the 47. Steps back here, Josh Allen. Where's he going? Josh Allen with the rush. He throws it deep. And it's going to be Diggs! Touchdown! Stephon Diggs! That's my fantasy, baby! Ow! That's a 60-yard touchdown. What is that? That's a 60-yard touchdown, baby. Ow! Stephon Diggs with a 50, 60-yard touchdown. There you go, Mr. Streamer. That is a 53-yard touchdown for my fantasy Stephon Diggs. Boomski! Boomski. Alex says, and that's the game. That is definitely the game there. I thought he was going to rush that, and that is game over, man. That is game over. So it's 30-10 here, with the extra point to come. And there's the extra point. Ooh. Gomez says, would you say 31st or 2nd? Again, well, if you didn't see last night, I did my full stream of every single game prediction for the season. It was a long stream, went for about an hour and a half, an hour and 40, went through every single game. And if you want to check out who I had where, you got to check that stream out. I had a surprise Super Bowl. 2 teams surprising the Super Bowl. I think I'm a bit off the NFC prediction, but I'm pretty happy with my AFC prediction. My AFC prediction I'm pretty happy with, but the NFC prediction I was a little bit shaky on. Devin says, game over, man. Game over. Game over there. I'm at 76ers. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Philly. Oh, true. I'll do a preview for that. I'm not in the basketball mindset yet. I'm not in the basketball mindset yet. All right. Yeah, basketball mindset will come in a couple of weeks' time, probably. You can say he's a bit of an alcoholic in his NFC pick. Maybe, Daz, mate. You know what? Maybe, mate. You know what? I'm going to give you that one. I'll let you have that one, Daz, mate. Because you're probably right. But they're a good team this year. You know, you've got Dalvin Cook and Alexander Madison as a duo. You've got Kirk Cousins, who is a very safe and quality quarterback who's done it before and gotten them to a good position. Don't forget the miracle in Minneapolis. Miracle in Minnesota. You've got Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen used to be the wide receiver 1, used to be very good, and they've brought in Justin Jefferson, who is absolutely outstanding. Irv Smith is no slouch in the tight end. I'm telling you, you cannot complain with that. Stephon Diggs got 18 points from that in my fantasy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, man. That's funny, man. That is funny, man. Thanks for coming. Sorry, I'm going to message the group chat here. Thanks for coming, Diggsy. Diggs boy. Leg says, wait, you sure Clarkson got traded again? Well, surely. If it happened, then it would have been a lot bigger. So if it hasn't been said online, if you can't see it online, then it's probably not true. Or it's maybe just a rumour that Gamble's saying, which is possible. Rumours are fine, but that's a big trade if they get him. That'll really help them out that'll really help them out with their scoring as well. I don't necessarily need a great deal more scoring than the Bucks, but it will definitely help them out with their scoring. But alrighty, so it's going to be the Rams come back out here, and it was that interception that killed him. It was the interception that killed him there for the Rams that they weren't able to come back because the Bills gave them the opportunity. They gave them the opportunity, but just couldn't do it. And the Rams will run this one back out here through Powell. Powell's the 15, Powell to the 20, Powell to the 25, 24. So back to the 24 there. Back to the 24. Jeez, the Bills, they looked shaky in the first half, though. If you didn't see the first half, the Bills did look shaky. 2 interceptions to Josh Allen, plus also a fumble, and that was in 3 straight drives. So the Bills aren't exactly the finished product just yet, guys, but it's been a really good result here against the Rams in LA. The Rams have not looked fantastic. Cooper Kupp has been getting his, but besides that, wowee. They've not looked good at all. So Stafford goes left hand. Oh no, drop ball. Higbee should have had an easy reception there. He might have only got back to the line of scrimmage, but he does drop it instead. 9 minutes and 17 seconds to go here, fourth quarter, 2nd and 10 for the Rams. Who here is going to be here for the red zone stream at 3 a.m. on Monday? Australian time. Obviously Sunday afternoon for you guys in America, but 3 a.m. for us in Australia. Who's going to be here for the 3 a.m. red zone stream? I think Dazmate probably because he's got the Pats. I think Alex surely because he's got the Browns. And I don't know who League Master or Zach LeMaster goes for or Gamble. Alright, Rams here at their own 24. That's offside. That's offside against Von Miller there. False start. Odd by the offense. Wow, I thought that was going to be on the defense there. I don't think it has just been the Bills' defense and all. I think the Rams' offense just has looked a little bit lackluster. I do think the Rams' offense has just simply been a little bit lackluster. Like, this could have been an absolute massive, massive blowout otherwise. What the red zone thing? Red zone is where you watch every single game. There's like 10 games on at the same time at 3 a.m. 1 second, Stafford goes left-hand side. Darrell Henderson. Henderson here. Henderson with an about 5-yard play. 4.5, 5-yard play there. Third down and maybe 5. Red zone is where you watch every single game and every single touchdown and every single big play, and it just goes from this game to that game, to this game, back to this game, to that game, to back to this game, to that game, and then the other game over there, and then that game, and it shows you all the results everywhere. It's very crazy. It's very crazy. There is a pitch invasion. There is an alcoholic on the field. Alex, get off the field, Alex. Alex, get off the field. Get off the field, Alex, you muppet. Kind of like Gold Rush. Kind of, but more hectic. Way more hectic than Gold Rush. Oh, someone's thrown a smoke grenade on. Settle down, Wanker. What are you doing? Get the smoke grenade off the field, you idiot. Flare on the field. Well, get the flare off the field, you idiot. Like, what are they doing? That's just dumb. Like, you're not funny. No one finds that funny throwing a smoke grenade onto the field. What an idiot. It's Alex. I can tell you right now, that was Alex for sure. That was Alex for sure there. We're just waiting here for the play to resume. Smoke grenade. What a muppet, man. What a muppet, man. Oh, someone's commenting in the group chat. Good first up trade. The guy who I traded for Diggs, I gave him CeeDee Lamb and Chase Edmonds, and he gave me Diggs. So he's not happy right now that he traded me that. Oh boy, eh? Oh boy. To be fair though, his fantasy score has been saved gigantically by a 53-yard touchdown. Without the 53-yard touchdown to Diggs there, he was on a pretty normal score. Like, he was on a pretty normal score until he scored that 53-yard touchdown. So it wasn't anything special until that. They drop back in, Matty Stafford. Stafford short underneath with a nice little kind of shuttle. That's going to be 4th and 2. But they have to go with this. They have to go with this here, the Rams. They can't punt this. If 4th and 2 at the 33-yard line, they have to go for this. There's no point not. There's no point not. So 4th and 1 here. And geez, the Bills could absolutely punch them in the mouth with another score if they don't get it here. Henderson's not going to get it. He's not going to get it. He's not going to... Oh, he got it! Just got it. Lucky he rolled away from that tackle. The Bills should have had that, but he does get the first down. That was nice. He kept the legs moving. Obviously, the tackle was being made, but then he just rolls out to the right and then falls over for the first down. Lucky there. Lucky there. Obviously, they lost Robert Woods. Robert Woods is at Tennessee this year, isn't it? I think League Zone, you're a Titans fan, aren't you? Robert Woods is in Tennessee this year, isn't he? So the Rams at the 34. Sets back in Stafford. Easy play for Cooper Kupp. Easy play for Cooper Kupp there, who gets to the 35. Or 45, is it? But they need to be a bit quicker here, the Rams. They need to be on a fast offense. They've got to score 3 times just to tie it up. At the 40, they got it. Stafford now throws it out right-hand side to Higbee. Yeah, Tyler Higbee there for a 5-yard gain. So it'll be first down. First down. I said 24-21. It looks like it might be 31-17. I reckon the Rams will score here. I reckon Rams will score here on this drive. It'll be too little too late. Yes, Woods on the Titans now, yeah. Oh, up it goes! Picked off. Picked off. That's the 3rd interception there. He's away! Oh, the big fella taken down at 22. It was a pick off there. It was nearly picked off for a pick 6. But it will be 3 interceptions for Matt Stafford today. That's 3 interceptions for Matt Stafford today. Alex is sorry, trucker, but when you're a Browns, Cavs, Guardians, and Tigers fan, all you do is drink. Fair enough. Fair enough. So, taunting on the intercepting team. It's going to be first down. That's going to be first down here. But that's 3 picks. 3 picks in a row. 3 picks against Stafford. Now just punched up there. And then number 55. Brings it to the 30. Brings it to 25. And gets crunched down there. That's a really nice hit up too. That's really nice. He gets the hands of the ball. I think it gets picked off anyway by the number 19 there. I think that was getting picked off by number 19 regardless of if that ball got hit up, because he was actually coming around underneath in the slant. But that'll be Basham Jr. That'll be Basham Jr. What attachment is being sent here in the chat? I don't know what happened just then. There was an attachment sent, but I can't see it. So Bill's here at the 37. And Josh Allen fakes it off here. Josh Allen rushes it himself. He's at the 30. He's at 25. Taking down at 27. He was looking for Diggs down that left-hand side, though. He was. You don't want to give me another Diggs touchdown. You don't want to do it. I'll win my fantasy this week. I will win my fantasy this week right now. In this first game with Diggs, if he gets another touchdown. Lee says, take Allen out of the game. Yeah, if you're playing Allen in fantasy this week, you're kind of screwed. He scored himself a touchdown and also thrown for a couple of touchdowns. So he has thrown 2 interceptions, though, but in the same sense, you're probably going to see him throw for another touchdown here unless they rush it in. Maybe Moss deserves one. Maybe they give it to Singletary. If it's a rush in, it's probably going to be Singletary. If it's a little decoy, it's going to be Moss. So at the 24, gives off the Singletary. Singletary steps inside to the 21. 21 there. All right. How good, though, for Stephon Diggs again. Just goes bang. I will always remember Stephon Diggs for the the miracle in Minnesota. Daz, mate, were you alive when the Minnesota Miracle happened? That was one of the best NFL moments I've ever seen. That was one of the best NFL moments I've ever seen. I remember watching that, and at the time I had a really good friend who was a Saints fan. And damn, bro, that was just one of the most incredible things I'd ever seen. Diggs! Sideline! Touchdown! And I'll give it up to Zach Moss here for a rush, and he'll go to... Oh, fumble! And I think this will be Rams ball here. I think this is Rams ball here. It's going to be Rams ball. So the fumble from Zach Moss will be Rams ball. Diggs, sideline, touchdown. Yeah, gets hit out there. It's pretty weak ball handling there from Zach Moss. And I was saying he's pretty good so far today, but that will screw him there. So any good fantasy points that you would have gotten from Zach Moss has kind of just been screwed there by that fumble. Desmond says, no, I'm 3, nearly 6. That was like 2018, right? Was it 2018? I think it was 2017, wasn't it? When was the year that the Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl? I think that was 2017, wasn't it? Or was it 2018? I'm not sure. It was either 2017 or 2018, but it was the year that Philadelphia won, because I know that... what's it called? We saw Vikings travel to Philadelphia. That was the year that the Super Bowl was in Minnesota. But the Vikings had to beat Philadelphia in Philly to get to the Super Bowl in Minnesota, and they got punched in the mouth by your boy, Nick Foles. They got punched in the mouth by Nick Foles. I think they lost like 40-14 or something in the next game. It was the year the Muppets won. It was the year that Philadelphia won. Yeah, they beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl. Dude, that was also crazy that year because I remember 2017, 2018, so there you go. I remember I was listening to the Philadelphia police radio that night. Man, the shit I heard was just ridiculous. Some guy riding down Main Street, Philadelphia, on an ostrich. Go figure, eh? Riding down a stolen ostrich from the zoo after they won the first Super Bowl. I am terrified whenever Detroit Lions win. Whenever the Detroit Lions win, I'm telling you, it's going to be the most terrifying moment in history. That's the end of the world. Because Detroit will burn that city down. We will burn that city down. I'm telling you, it's scary. You know, I keep saying I would rather be in the city than actually at the Super Bowl when my team wins. But in regards to Detroit, I don't think so. I don't think it'll be safe. I don't think it'll be safe to be in Detroit when they win the Super Bowl. And I'm a Detroit fan. I'm a Detroit supporter, and I don't think it'll be safe being there. Alright, so it will be Rams ball there after the fumble. It will be Rams ball. Terry Pegula, owner and CEO of the Buffalo Bills. He'll be happy with this one. So at the 18-yard line here, the Rams. Stafford thrown for 3 interceptions so far today. He gives it off to Henderson for a good run. That's a nice run by Henderson. Henderson's been having a good game here today, considering. Considering the situation, Henderson's had a good game, especially for fantasy. Oh, what is his fantasy actually looking like? Ken Agers, man, is watching Daryl Henderson get all the work. Yeah. Exactly right. And that's going to be a not even a yard game, it'll be just back to the scrimmage. So Josh Allen's got 39.58 points in fantasy this week. To be fair, this is a high scoring league though. Cooper Kupp 26.20 and Tyler Higbee 6.8. Tyler Bass 8. So who's got, yeah, that's right, Daryl Henderson. I don't think he's playing though. Oh no, he does. He got 10.5. Oh, 10.5 fantasy points. Oh, I thought that was picked off. That's going to be Cooper Kupp again. Cooper Kupp with another catch. He's got like 11 or 12 receptions today. 11 or 12 receptions. So, yeah, Henderson's got 10.5 fantasy points. So nothing too special, to be honest with you. Nothing too special. Yeah, I didn't expect this blowout. So Stafford steps back underneath to Henderson. Well, there you go. It's going to be another couple points. Alright, there we go. Sean McVay wouldn't be over this. 6th season as Rams head coach, has never been under 500 at any point of the season. 82nd game. Well, guess what? You're about to be under 500. You're about to be under 500. And Rams taken behind, but they will get the first down. Skoronek will get the first down there. So first and 10, 3.5 minutes to go. So this will be the first time in Sean McVay's career that he has been under 500. The Bills have absolutely crunched the Rams today. Could be sacked. No. Oh, dropped by Higbee. Bro, he's dropped 2 catches today that should have been easy catches. He has dropped 2 catches today that should have been easy catches. Just throwing that out there, baby. Just throwing that out there. 3 minutes, 12 to go. Three minutes, 12 to go here. Stafford steps back at the 35. Underneath there. And that Higbee will actually catch that one, though. He needed to. If he could drop that one, he would be in a shambles. So 3-minute mark now, 4 minutes, fourth quarter. Higbee. Yeah, Higbee's a bit drunk right now. He's a bit drunk. A bit of an alcoholic right now. But Cooper Kupp has been very solid today. If you had him in fantasy, you'd be very happy. So at the 44-yard line, the opposition side of the field. And that's going to be another catch to Skoronek, I think. Yeah, Skoronek. At the 30 now. If you're the Rams, you still just want to get this last touchdown. You want to make it respectable. 14 is better than a 21. A step back out of the right-hand side, and that will be a bad pass there from Stafford. I hate that because now it has to stop the play. We just want this game to finish at this point. Like, this game is done and dusted at this point. Excuse me. It's done and dusted at this point. Don't forget, guys, tonight we will be doing the NRL Finals. Panthers versus Eels on BKRsport. It might do a baseball game tomorrow. We'll see how we go. Maybe. I think I really want to smack it out from Monday. But don't tell me they're using a timeout. Timeout taken here. There's 2:16 to go. You're down 3-1-10. Why are you taking a timeout here? Why are you taking a timeout? You Muppets. You Muppets. Why are you taking a timeout? It just adds on time, eh? It just adds on unnecessary time here. You can't come back. You can't win the game. Just play the game, baby. I'm going to have a drink. I love how they advertise. Is Carl's Jr. in Australia? I think there is one Carl's Jr. like in Melbourne or something like that. I think there is a Carl's Jr. kicking around somewhere. Kicking around somewhere, the old bad boy. It was a good game for the most part. It's been an interesting game on behalf of the Rams because they've looked really bland on a lot of actors. But I will be 1-0 on my predictions. I will be 1-0 on my predictions, that's for sure. That's for sure. Still waiting here. So yeah, I'll focus on my Lions game, obviously. I'll focus on the Lions game, but I will do the Red Zone stream on Monday, Sunday afternoon for you guys in America. So Bears versus the 49ers, the Falcons at home to the Saints, Bengals, Steelers, Lions at home to the Eagles, Dolphins at home to the Patriots, Jets at home to the Ravens, and the Commanders over the Jaguars. We've got the Panthers and Browns game, which is a very even game there. And then you've got the Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. I'd give that one to the Colts, though. Sorry, it says Penrith, I think. Yeah, I've gone Penrith too, mate. I've gone Penrith too. It's gonna be a good game. It won't be a blowout, that's for sure. That's for sure. Jared Goff better throw 3 picks. You better shut your mouth. How about that? How about that one, League Zone? A lot of time Americans don't really understand Australian and English the way we talk to each other. Like, a lot of people think that's rude. It's like, we're just joking, man. You know? I'm going to tell the League Zone to shut his mouth, and he should. He should. But it's not serious. So anyone who's probably just like, whoa! Don't worry, man. It's just how Australians speak. We found that on our baseball streams the other year. Robbie said this on Monday morning too. Oh, painful. Should have done that. No, Carl's. Oh, Carl's. Oh, there you go. In Penrith. That's a random place to start your business. If you're a big, fast food chain. So 3rd and 6 here. 2 minutes 16 to go here, the 4th quarter. And that's going to be another reception. Oh, Cooper Cup's going to score. He's going to score here, Cooper Cup. He's going to score here, Cooper Cup. Oh! Jeez, that was a massive fantasy night if he had scored that. Like, he's on a big night as it is, but that would have been an even bigger night. That would have been an even bigger night. There's a guy in our fantasy who has Cooper Cup and Josh Allen, so he's pretty happy with his fantasy night, that's for sure. That was so good there from Cooper Cup. That was a really nice push-off, and he went for about 10 or 15 yards. Maybe 15 yards. Carl's Jr. at Melbourne, it's been seeing a lot of their ads. Yeah, I think I saw Carl's Jr. on when I looked at DoorDash when I was in Melbourne for that Titans trip. So 2-minute warning now. 2-minute warning. Do I want anyone to score here? I wouldn't mind Dawson Knox scoring, but he's not really done it. I'm really thinking I might just put Dawson Knox to the waivers and bring in Alexander Madison. I really think I might. Because I really reckon I'll be able to get a person off the waiver wire regardless. And I'm definitely more happy with Dallas Goedert than I am Dawson Knox. Because you're going to see most of the time it's going to be Stephon Diggs, Gabe Davis. Speaking of American fast food, I need me some Taco Bell. I had Taco Bell the other night. Alright, 2 minutes to go here. And Stafford at the 12. And he'll get sacked. He'll get sacked here. He'll get sacked. Yep, he will get sacked. Geez, Stafford's not had a good fantasy night. Actually, let's go have a look at what Stafford's fantasy's looking like. What is Stafford's fantasy night looking like? Sebastian says, alright, Blaze, how's it going? Well, it's good, mate. Yeah, we've been having a good time, but it's been a blowout now. And it was a good game for the most part. I hope you guys are alright, though. Obviously, big news for you guys. And it sucks, because obviously now no Premier League. And now, obviously, we get no Premier League action this week, Seb. Painful. Alright, so Stafford here at the 18. And they give it back off to Henderson. Henderson to extra 2 yards. A minute 10 to go here. So what did Stafford have? Oh, no, he's had 2 points. No, he hasn't. No. He's got... where's Stafford? I don't know if the guy who hadn't played him. I don't know if he was played, Stafford. I don't think someone played him. Wow, how did Stafford not get played? That's crazy, to be honest with you. That's crazy. Why are they using a timeout? Why are the Bills using a timeout? Why are the Bills using a timeout? Baker Mayfield traded the Panthers in July, faces the Browns for the first time. Former Eagles head coach Doug Peterson faces off against former Eagles quarterback Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz is the Washington quarterback. Unbelievable. Chargers host Raiders in rematch of 2021 Week 18 overtime thriller. That was a crazy game. That was a crazy game, that one. But this year is going to be a much improved Denver too. Packers vs Vikings, 2021 NFL MVP Aaron Rodgers begins 18th season with division. I don't know what that said. That last bit there. I'm assuming 18th season with the Packers. So 51 seconds to go here of the fourth quarter. Stafford at the 18. Oh, picked up again maybe? Oh, he's lucky. He's very, very lucky that wasn't a fourth interception in the day. He is very lucky, Stafford, that was not a fourth interception on the day. And that should have been picked off. It should have been an interception. It should have been. So it's just weird when she's lived for so long. Everyone was sure she'd get to 100. How old is she? Obviously, it's a lot bigger for you guys than it is for us. But, like, how old was she? Was she, like, 99, was she? So 47 seconds to go here of the game. Stafford will throw it to... Oh, it could have been picked up again there, but it will be an incompletion. So you would assume the final score here is 31-10 unless the Bills want to go for some big kind of play. The Bills will come up with the ball here about 5 yards out from their... No, sorry, about 15 yards out. It's 96. Well, there you go. Well, 96 is still a good old innings. 96 and out, unfortunately. She got close, but she did the old Donnie Bradman. Don Bradman, unfortunately, was not able to average higher than 99 on the dot. So 41 seconds to go here of the game, and they're going to kneel. So that will be the final score here, ladies and gentlemen. Big game from Josh Allen, big game from Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis. Gabe Davis had a massive game with like 60-yard completion and also a touchdown. Obviously, Diggs got about 10 receiving receptions, but also got a 53-yard touchdown. Yeah, a lot happened today. For the Bills. For the Rams, very disappointing for them, but Cooper Kupp still absolutely fantastic. Stafford, 3 interceptions. Not great there at all. Stafford, 3 interceptions was pretty poor. But overall, guys, I hope you enjoyed the first NFL stream of the season. Obviously, we'll be streaming again for the Red Zone on Sunday afternoon for you Americans and Monday morning for us Australians. We'll be doing the NRL finals over on BKRsport tonight. I'll probably come up with a clip or two over the weekend from this stream or from American Sports. I want to do a tier maker for love, like, dislikes. That might come on Sunday. So, appreciate you guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new out here. And I will see you on the next stream. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.